girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
Welcome back. Vilonia is 15-2 overall, 5-1 in conference play. They're going to start off with number 2, Mackenzie Floyd, a senior. Senior number 3, Lauren Patterson. Senior number 10, Clara Grace Prater. Senior number 22, Lainey Mears, and senior number 32, Brandy Rotman. 5 seniors starting off for Vilonia. For the Russellville Lady Cyclones, number 2, Sarah Velasquez. Number 3, Brenna Burke. Number 10, Jaden Court. Number 25, Pilar Handy. Number 35, Talia Ely. We're going to take another break while they do the national anthem here, and then be back for the tip-off. You're listening Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Well, this is new. They turned out the lights here at Vilonia. Didn't do this last year. Of course, Russellville's a big game for Vilonia because think about this, especially on the boys' side. The Cyclones have won back-to-back conference titles, and Vilonia feels like they could have won one or two of those, and it's always been a big game when these two face off against each other, and it's almost like they're gunning for Russellville. Well, that spills over to the girls' game also. Even though Vilonia 5 seniors starting off. They're 15-2 overall, 5-1 in conference play. They're under the direction, get this, of first-year head coach for the girls, Jeremy Simon. Now, their old coach, Alvin Riley, resigned, so Coach Simon, who coaches the boys' team, has taken over the girls, too. He's coaching both teams this year. This is his second year for the boys and first year for the girls. Coach Simon knows a little bit about girls basketball. He coached Wonderview and was fantastic there, and actually took this job as the coach of the boys because this is where he's from. And but that's the rundown on Vilonia. For the girls, our girls, 10-6 on the season, 4-1 in conference play, a half game behind Vilonia for second place. Now, the Lady Cyclones are starting number 2, Sarah Velasquez. She's re-injured her knee, and she's been playing last couple games in some pain. Did not play very much yesterday and last night in the loss against Greenwood. We're ready for action, and Lady Cyclones win the opening tip. Lady Cyclones in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. Jaden Court, Sarah Velasquez, Talia Ely, Brenna Burke, and Pilar Handy on the floor for Russellville. Pilar Handy will take it baseline for the layup. No good. There's Ely with the rebound. She's fouled. Did not get the putback to go, but she's going to the free throw line here to start us off.
Good offensive rebound by Ely. That's what we said we needed. She put herself into position to get that.
Well, what happened was when Pilar drove and beat her man, the help defense came over. Well, it was Ely's man, so Ely was wide open on that left side as the foul came on Clara Grace Prater, her first. The first free throw by Ely is no good. So help defense, and good job by Ely going to the glass. The second free throw is good. She makes 1 of 2, and Lady Cyclones lead it 1-0. We won't talk very much about last night. I'm not even going to bring it up. But if you watched the game last night, you know why that point is significant. Here's a three-pointer by Vilonia, missed. Getting in the rebound in the corner are the Lady Eagles. Mackenzie Floyd has it, gets it up near top to Prater. Now, typically, they shoot a lot of threes. They have in the past and been very successful doing it. Last year, they lost in the first round of the state tournament. It was an upset. Vilonia had the ball knocked away by Pilar Handy, but picked up by Mears. And Mears now drives inside. No-look pass goes off the fingertips of Brandy Rotman and over to Russellville. Just a little too hard to handle there. I mean, it was like it's a 3-foot pass, and you threw it to be a 10-foot pass, and that came in a little hot for Rotman. And Vilonia going to open in a press as Lady Cyclones get the ball inbounds to Jaden Court. She's double-teamed to the background. When she starts her dribble, they back off. Look for the trap coming maybe when she crosses the timeline. Maybe not since it's Jaden. Nope. Here it comes. A trap near half court. Gets it off to Brenna Burke on the right side. She'll take it baseline. Stops. Shot with the left hand. Too hard off the glass. Rebound. Battle for, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Talia Ely.
Talia's doing a good job getting in that position again, but couldn't control the basketball.
Lady Cyclones leading at 1-0. 6:42 left to play here in the first quarter. In the quarter is Prater, who missed. She's not the one that took that three earlier. At the top of the key, they will launch the three from the top, and it's good by number 22, Lanny Mears. Just assume it's a senior unless I say different. 3-1, Vilonia with the lead. Jaden Court press to the backcourt. Her pass is tipped but picked up by Burke, and Burke has numbers in the front court. As she's chased down from behind, ball was knocked from her. Ely gets it, and Lady Cyclones can start their offense. Jaden Court at the top of the key. Crossover dribble trying to shake Floyd. Double team, kicks it out. Burke, left side three-pointer won't go, but she's knocked to the floor by Lanny Mears, and that's Mears' first. And Brenna Burke is going to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. Brenna Burke, a 5'6" freshman. One of 2 freshmen starting for the Lady Cyclones. The future is bright for this Russellville program. Under first-year head coach Ryan Court. 17th season as a head coach, first as a girls coach, and first here at Russellville. First free throw is good. Coach Court came over here from White County Central, where he was the boys coach. A chance to coach his daughter in high school basketball. And he's got her for 2 years. Second free throw is good. Lady Cyclones now tied at 3. And the third free throw is good.
Man, you like to see those free throws early in the game.
4-3, the Lady Cyclones with a 1-point lead. Dumping it down low underneath Rotman. She's guarded by Ely and try to reach around and flip it up. Ely was standing up straight up, but they're going to get her for the foul. And Coach Court pleading his case, said she was straight up and down.
Yeah, he's asking what else is there?
He said she didn't come down with her hands, meaning didn't swat down on it, but get the foul anyway. First free throw there by Rotman is good, and we're all tied at 4. Lady Cyclones, after the second free throw is made by Vilonia, trail it 5-4. Jaden Court gets the inbounds pass, double team, a pass off to Velasquez. Velasquez, long pass down the floor, caught on the right wing by Ely, gives it back to Sarah. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 5-4. Jaden Court standing at the Eagle emblem there at half court, takes it left side, ball knocked away from her, last touched as it rolls out of bounds by Jaden Court, and it'll belong to Vilonia. Here's a three-pointer, left wing is good by Vilonia. Clara Grace Prater, they have 2 threes, and they lead it 8-4. Two free throws. Long pass down the floor is taken away by Vilonia. The Lady Eagles on the move, leading it by 4. In the front court, three-pointer by Mears is good. That's her second 3. Lady Cyclones just threw the ball away on that one, trying to get the ball down the floor quickly. They trail quickly now, 11-4. Burke, bounce pass in the backcourt, handled by Jaden Court. She gets it to Sarah Velasquez, who's in the front court. She'll get it back to Jaden at the top. Jaden steps in to a three-pointer, misses this one. Prater the rebound. She's wanting to push up the floor, but she's behind the pack. Gets it now left side to Floyd. Starts her drive, throws in the corners, goes off the fingertips of a Lady Cyclone to Mears, and Mears knocks down her third 3 of the game, and Coach Ryan Court wants to take a timeout. Lady Cyclones trailing by 10. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Welcome back, Lady Cyclones. Led a couple different times, but they trail here by 10, and Coach Court trying to get a timeout. Settle his team down. They've hit 4 threes, and 3 of them has come from Lanny Mears. And that last one, pass was deflected, but ended up getting a wide-open look, and I'm not sure he's talking to his team about that. Off the inbounds pass, Mears is going to be whistled for the foul. That's number 2 on Mears. Hey, I'm fine with getting her in foul trouble. She's going to knock down threes like that. That'll be her second, the team's third.
I'm a little surprised she's still in there.
14-4. 4:22 left to play first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing. Brenna Burke in the backcourt. They back off the press a little bit. Long left-handed pass down the floor is going to be intercepted by Rotman. And here come the Lady Eagles trying to build under 10-point lead. They throw it the length down to Patterson, who is wide open underneath, and that's their first non-three-pointer of the game. Lady Cyclones trailing by 12. Pilar Handy will split a double team. Pass to Jaden Court. She's in the front court, steps inside the free throw line and knocks down the 14-footer. Jaden's first basket. And the Lady Cyclones' first field goal of the game. They trail 16-6. Number 10, this is Prater backing it back out. Prater with her has a leg brace, knee brace on her left leg. Gets it off to Patterson. Her drive. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville, and Patterson will shoot 2.
I started to say they didn't call that on Ely, surely. No, it's Handy.
Yeah, Pilar was the one there. First free throw is good by Lauren Patterson. That is on Pilar, her first. Vilonia on paper, preseason ranking supposed to be second best in this conference. That's where they're sitting right now with a 5-1 record behind Greenwood. The second free throw by Patterson is good. They were beaten by Greenwood by 19 points. It was Greenwood's closest conference victory of 19 points. And Rain Thone, who's in the game, pass went to her and she slipped and fell down. She was going to catch it near half court and her feet just went out from underneath her. Check that wet spot on that far side. Lady Cyclones trailing 18-6. 3:20 left to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, that wasn't her fault at all. There was some slippery substance on the floor over there.
Patterson with it, uses a screen, will take it left side, floats it inside, it goes out of bounds, and it belongs to Russellville as they threw it too tall for Brandy Rotman. Rotman was double teamed underneath and really had no chance at that. If it wouldn't have been, if it had been thrown lower, it would have been picked off by Russellville. And Coach Ryan Court going to take a timeout as they're having problems getting the ball in bounds. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 18-6. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
And a rough start for Russellville. They've had a week of that so far. They trail at 18-6 for the Lady Cyclones. 3:07 left to play here in the first quarter. They were had to spend a couple timeouts, that one to save possession. Jaden Court, it's the pass to Velasquez. And she's up the right side, near the right wing, spins away from it, double team, gets a pass off the left side to Rain Thone, throwing it down low to Pilar Handy, double team, finds the cutter, Jaden Court, shot high off the glass and in. Good pass from Pilar Handy and Jaden with 4 points.
Yeah, good ball movement by the Lady Cyclones.
On the right side is Rotman, backing it back out. She likes to play down low. They'll get it around left side to Prater. Coming off a screen at the top is Patterson. We have an illegal screen called. Or no, it's a foul called on Russellville. Fighting through the screen. This will be on Pilar Handy. You don't see that too often. Usually you see the illegal screen call. That's number 2 on Pilar. And the third team foul on the Lady Cyclones. And bounce pass comes to Lanny Mears. One-handed bounce pass to the backdoor cut. Missed layup by Patterson. And on the rebound, we get a foul called on Russellville. That's going to be on Pilar Handy, and that's number 3. And backside official called a push on the over the back is what people tend to call that. That's kind of know what I'm talking about when I say that. Patterson with it, and Lady Cyclones in some foul trouble. I don't know if Coach Court realizes it, but Pilar's got 3 fouls. Left side three-pointer by Floyd. This one good. Boy, they don't miss many, do they? They've made more than they've missed.
Yeah, they're 5 of 6 right now. They've hit 5 in a row.
Here's a steal in the backcourt. Mears, bounce pass underneath. Layup is good by Patterson. That makes it 23-8. Lady Cyclones trailing. Under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Jaden Court, double team, backing it back out.
Hey, they're pushing her.
They're going to get a whistle. It's going to be a traveling violation. No, a timeout called by Coach Court before the traveling violation. He got the timeout, so Russellville saved by the timeout, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball as they trail 23-8 here, minute 45 left. This is River Country KCJC.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones trailing here 23-8. We appreciate you joining us here on River Country KCJC. If you're listening on the radio the old-fashioned way, if you're listening on the KCJC app, if you're on YouTube and watching us on Cyclone Booth, as we always have that, if you are on that, we ask that you click subscribe if you haven't already. You'll be alerted anytime we go live with a basketball a game, maybe wrestling or or swim. We'll have the state swim championship. So we appreciate you clicking subscribe on that. Also, we're on the school Wi-Fi here at Vilonia, so that's why some of the chat has been disabled. I like having the chat enabled because people can comment on the score and things like that, but that is not our call. We always like to have that, but that's why the chat is disabled. Lady Cyclones with the basketball after taking that third timeout here in the first quarter. Talia Ely in the front court on the right wing without a dribble. Gets it off to Sarah Velasquez, and she'll leave it for Jaden. Minute 29 left to play first quarter. Jaden starts her drive, double team, triple team. Here's Brenna Burke after taking the pass, takes it baseline out to Jaden Court. Step back three-pointer left side for Jaden is no good. Rebound tipped around by Laney White. She ends up coming up with it. Lady Cyclones trailing 23-8. They tried the fast break, and it goes off the fingertips of Patterson, and it'll belong to Russellville. Rain Thone going to check in for Sarah Velasquez.
One of the things you don't want to do is when they're pressing you, you want to keep that ball moving forward. Russellville has a tendency to throw it backwards.
I just saw somebody comment, hey, maybe that's good. Good sign. Lady Cyclones in the backcourt. Rain Thone will catch the pass from Jaden in the front court to Brenna Burke. And at the top is Jaden Court. Left open. Three-pointer is good. Jaden Court. They really keyed on her last night. Lady Cyclones have sprung her open in this ball game as she has 7, but the Lady Cyclones trailing by 12 here at 23-11. 41 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Left side trying to answer as White. Her three is no good. Rebound underneath. Cash turnaround jumpers partially blocked by Ely. Picked up, though, by Mears. She misses it. And then there's Gracie Campbell to say, I'll take this. Enough of this. I'm getting the defensive rebound. She gives it off to Jaden Court, who needs some help. Double teamed in the back court. Tries to throw it off of Vilonia Lady Eagle. A whistle and a foul on who? This is going to be on the Lady Cyclones, Jaden Court. This will be her first, and Russellville now with 5 team fouls. 19.1 seconds left in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones couldn't use a timeout there to save possession. They've already used 3 here in this first quarter. Inbounds pass comes near the top of the key to Laney White. They're playing for one shot. 9 seconds to shoot. Right side now, Patterson. Uses a screen. She'll drive down left side of the lane. Layup is good with 3 seconds left. Lady Cyclones won't get the inbounds pass before the buzzer sounds. Russellville trails at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. It's Vilonia 25, Russellville 11. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
To first quarter for Russellville as they trail 25-11. They're going to have a tough week. They had 3 games last week, 3 games this week, but you're facing off against the 2 best teams in the conference this week, and that's why it's going to be tough. This is the second best team in the conference, Vilonia. I mean, Greenwood's in a different league, and Vilonia is in a league just under them. There's a 3-pointer to start the third quarter by Maddie Tipton, who's into the game for the first time. She knocks down the 3, 28-11. Lady Cyclones trailing. It's Rain Thone, Jaden Court, Talia Ely, Brenna Burke, and Gracie Campbell to start the second quarter for Russellville. Rain Thone double teamed in the front court and whistle foul called. And there's a little bit more that was allowed in that first quarter than that. I think the officials probably got talked to a little bit by Coach Court and said, hey, what's the deal? They're pressing. They only have 3 fouls called. And was that on Mears?
That's on Mears.
Yeah,
that's her
number
third.
3 on her, and the 14 foul called. Because teams, we said this last night, of course it wasn't true last night, but most of the time, 99% of the times, teams that press will foul more. That's just the way it is. And teams that press are usually okay with that. Because they're okay because we'll foul some, but we're also going to get a lot of steals. As of right now, Lady Cyclones have more fouls than Vilonia. Jaden Court starts her drive, and she's going to be grabbed by number 2, Mackenzie Floyd, who knew she did it. Tried to reach out and grab the basketball, grabbed her arm. That's her first, and now the foul count is even at 5. Lady Cyclones going to inbound it along the right baseline, trailing 28-11. 7:13 left to play here in the first half. Rain Thone coming off the screen is Gracie Campbell. She's about 15 feet away, turns around, gives it right back to Thone. At the top of the key is Brenna Burke, and Coach Court changing the play from the bench over there. Brenna hearing it, and she'll set it up for Russellville. Jaden on the left side. Uses a screen, top of the key, three-pointer, no good, but she's going to be fouled, knocked to the floor by number 12, Laney White, and our second time that we've had 3 free throws.
You rarely ever see that in a game, and like you say, we've seen that twice now in this game.
We're expecting as big a crowd as they can host here, especially for the guys' game. It was packed here last year. Of course, because of COVID, they're limited, but for the most part, everybody practicing social distancing as the first free throw's no good. The student section surely isn't. I'll say 25% of them have masks on, but they're right standing room only, and they're right on top of each other, already here for this girls' game. Second free throw is good. Jaden misses the first, makes the second. Lady Cyclones trailing 28-12. Awaiting the third free throw. This one in and out. So she makes 1 of 3 from the line. Lady Cyclones trailing 28-12. 6:47 left to play here in the first half. In the corner, open look for Floyd. Misses the 3. Long rebound to the free throw line, caught by Patterson. On her drive, she threw it, hits the foot of a Lady Cyclone, but picked up by Lanny White. White calling for it, gets it back, fakes the 3, steps inside the arc. In the corner now to Tipton. Her three-pointer hits the rim a couple times. It won't go. Ely with the rebound for Russellville, and she'll hand it off to Brenna Burke. Always love those missed shots because that usually means the other team can't set up the press.
Man, they've missed 2 in a row. I'm happy to see that.
Blistering pace from the three-point line in that first quarter by Vilonia has built up this lead. They lead it by 16. Court on the right wing. Use a screen set by Gracie Campbell. Vilonia making the switch. They try to go inside to Gracie, but it was tipped away, and here comes Patterson. Patterson down the middle of the lane. The layup is no good. Rebound, the follow is good by Madeline Tipton. Just trailing the play. A lot of times a trailer will do that. They'll catch it and quick rebound, put back up. That's what happened there. 30-12 our score. The Lady Cyclones trailing. Here's Ely. She's going to bring it up the floor. They back off her. Bounce pass in the front court to Brenna Burke. Burke on that right wing. Dribble near the top of the key. Under 5.5 to go here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 30-12. I set a screen for Jaden, but she'll take it right side, and a hand check foul is going to be called on number 12, Lanny White. That's her second, and the 16th foul. No, the 17th foul. That's right. That three-pointer was the 16th foul. And Jaden going to shoot the 1-and-1 for Russellville. Coming into the game, Jaden an 80% free throw shooter. She's 1 of 3 in the ball game. 5:16 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones got a little bit of a hill to climb, get back in it. First free throw is good. And you don't get all that back in one fell swoop. You set a little goal for you. Maybe in the next 5 minutes we want to be in single digits, something like that. Second free throw is good. Lady Cyclones on their way to that. After hitting those 2 free throws, they trail 30-14. On the right side is Tipton. They'll swing it around left side, left wing. Floyd in the corner. Now to White. She gets along the baseline. Lady Cyclones collapse on her. Back to White. Cross-court pass in the right corner to Patterson. Patterson has fake threes. Hadn't really shot one yet. She's been prone to drive. They get it back in the right corner. Tipton, three-pointer, rims out. Tipped, and Gracie Campbell there with a defensive rebound. And double team, triple team has the ball taken away from her. White makes a basket, but they wave it off. Traveling is going to be the call. She traveled before the made shot, before the fouls, what everybody expecting on Russellville. 30-14 our score. Lady Cyclones trailing. 4:39 left to play here in the first half. Inbounds pass comes to Jaden in the corner. They're going to back off and just play her man-to-man as she's going to bring it up the floor herself. And she'll Angle over towards the right side. Use a screen set by Ely. Peels, not there. She's going to take it left side. Stops about 10 feet away in the corner. Gracie Campbell's three. Won't go. Ely there. Gets the rebound along the right block. Double team. Goes back up and draws the foul. Credit Ely there. Not just getting the rebound, but using that pivot foot. Her left foot was her pivot foot, and it was outside the lane. So she pivoted in the lane, pivoted back out. She knew she had 5 seconds, and she drew the foul there. Good job by Talia. And the first free throw is no good. That foul called on Mackenzie Floyd, I believe. That's her second. If so, Ely just 1 point in this ball game so far. She's 1 of 3 from the free throw line. Vilonia is 15-2 on the season, 5-1 in conference play. When Lady Cyclones lost last night to Greenwood, they were in a tie for first, and what that loss did, it pushed them down to third because Vilonia is sitting at 5-1, so they're a half game ahead of Russellville, who's at 4-1. Second free throw, no good. With the rebound is Clara Grace Prater, who's back in the game. And she'll get it off to Patterson in the front court. Back to Prater, turnaround jumper wide open from 10 feet, rolls in. I think she might have been a little surprised she was that wide open. She's got 5 points. Lady Cyclones trailing 32-14.
I think Vilonia being in a little foul trouble, they knocked off the press and just going back and setting up half court.
Jaden Court being guarded by Patterson. Ball knocked away, and Patterson's got it. It's a breakaway coming in from the right side. Layup is good. A whistle and a foul on Brenna Burke. Brenna Burke backed off. She said, I didn't touch her. I think that was maybe anticipation because I don't think she got her at all. The official trailing the play thought he saw some contact, and Brenna Burke was coming in from the other angle, and then she backed off at the end, and she said, I never touched her. But it doesn't matter. Only opinion that matters is the official, and the and one is good, and that's a foul on Brenna, her first. Yeah, I think she was coming in like she was going to, maybe, undercut and then stopped, and I don't think there was contact. 35-14. Pass in the front court to Ely. She'll bring it up right side of the floor, dribbles in the corner, double team, feeds it to Velasquez. Nice cut by Rain Thone with the left-handed layup after the feed by Sarah.
Now that's good ball movement by the Lady Cyclones. Did a great job there scoring.
35-16, Lady Cyclones trailing. 3:13 left to play here in the first half. Turnaround jumper from just inside the free throw line. Once again, Prater. That's the second consecutive time that she's been that wide open on that play, and Coach Simon for Vilonia wants to take a timeout. We'll take a quick break. 37-16 our score. Lady Cyclones trailing with 3:06 left to play first half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions, and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
Welcome back. Lady Cyclones trailing 37-16 with 3:06 left to play here in the first half. Jaden Court leading the way for Russellville with 10 points. She scored just about every way possible. A three-pointer, a two-pointer, and from the free throw line. She has the basketball. We'll use a screen set by Velasquez. Sometimes they've chased her with two, but they make the switch this time. Now here comes two people on Jaden. Picks up a real cross-court pass. It goes over the head of Rain Thone. She's trying to give it to her over on that left side. Turnover by Russellville. 2:46 left to play in the first half. Russellville trailing 37-16. Right side for Vilonia is Lanny Mears. She had 3 threes in the first quarter. A three-pointer miss left side by Patterson. Thone has it for Russellville. 2.5 to go in the first half. Jaden in the front court looking over this zone. They're extending it out quite a bit. Velasquez gets to the high post to Ely. She'll take it down right side of the lane and hit the layup. Ely attacking the basket there, and a little bit of contact, no foul call.
Yeah, you like to see that with Ely. She dribbles very good for a freshman.
Big men don't get that call. The contact, they just take it. It's almost like a big quarterback. They don't get the call. Cross-court pass to Mears in the front court. They go high post once again, and once again, Prater knocks down. The high post shot this time was along the left side of the lane. The other two were in the middle.
Yeah, we're going to have to come out on her and put a hand in her face.
39-18, Lady Cyclones trailing, 1:45 left in the first half. Jaden Court double teamed once again, gets it left side. Thone, she'll feed it on the low block to Ely. Tried to throw it to Velasquez. She picks it up, shot up no good. With the rebound is Rotman, and a foul called. No, a jump ball called. And it'll belong to Russellville after she was tied up.
Yeah, good job by Ely tying her up, and Russellville gets the balls. Great play.
Minute 30 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones trailing 39-18. Inbounds pass comes to Ely. She's just inside the arc. Will dribble back out and leave it for Jaden Court. Jaden, crossover dribble, looking at it. Dribbles over to the right wing, still guarded, picks up her dribble, goes to the high post to Ely, has to wrestle it away from Patterson. Kick it off to Thone. Thone's three-pointer won't go. Cash the rebound for Vilonia. Minute 10 left to play here in the first half. Lady Eagles leading it by 21. Left side is Floyd. Started her drive, a reach-in foul from behind is going to be called on Brenna Burke. That'll be number 2 on Brenna, and it'll be a 1-and-1 for Vilonia as Mackenzie Floyd will go to the free throw line to shoot. Minute 2 left to play here in the first half.
Vilonia's hit 5 free throws in a row. It's about time for them to miss one.
Be like a turnover if they miss this one. They don't. Substitution in the game for Vilonia. Tipton and number 33, Addie Womack, a junior. They replace Mears and Prater. Surprised that Mears was back in there with 3 fouls. She played a couple minutes, is out now. Second free throw is good. Vilonia, 41-18, they lead. Lady Cyclones coming off a bad loss last night against Greenwood. They're playing tonight. They play a home game on Friday, so they'll get a couple days off of no competition before hosting Van Buren on Friday. Brenna Burke gets it left side to Rain Thone. Fakes her drive. Comes back out near the top with it to Burke. 40 seconds left. Burke on the drive. A blocking foul is going to be called. They tried to get the charge on her, but they slid in front of her just at the last second. She got the dish off to Sarah Velasquez. And that's on number 23, Madeline Tipton. That would have been bad if they'd have called that a charge because it had been number 3 on Brenna. But as it is right now, Brenna goes to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1. Rolls around, gets the shooter's bounce. She has 4 points in all from the free throw line. Coming into this game, a 93% free throw shooter is Brenna Burke. One of 2 freshmen starting for Russellville. 41-19, Lady Cyclones trailing. 38.7 seconds left to play in the first half. Second free throw is good. Lanny White will walk it up the floor for Vilonia. They can play for one shot here. Looks like they want to do just that. 30 seconds, and they're dribbling near the half-court circle, and Lady Cyclones fine with it. Now Jaden Court out to challenge. White steps to the top of the key and dishes it off to Patterson with 17 seconds to shoot. Left side White, and whistle away from the basketball. Timeout called by Coach Jeremy Simon. Either didn't like the look or maybe he's got a better play. 14.3 seconds left to play first half. We'll take a quick break. Lady Cyclones trailing 41-20. You're listening Lady Cyclone basketball on 102.3.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Welcome back. Quickly to action as Vilonia has it with 9 seconds left to play here in the first half. Clock rolling. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. They tried to go inside, and it goes off the fingertips of Brandy Rotman. Lady Cyclones will have it with 3.7. They have to go the length of the floor if they want to do something with it. Ely will be the trigger man. Mears back in there for that play, and she stays in with 3 fouls. Ely will inbound it to Jaden Court. 2 seconds, 1 second. Launches it from just beyond half court, misses it. Lady Cyclones trail at halftime, 41-20 against the Vilonia Lady Eagles. We'll take a break and come back with your halftime stats. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old, unwanted, or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful, brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 41-20 against Vilonia. And I tell you, we've seen the top two teams in the conference, Vilonia and Greenwood, last night and tonight, and both teams, as advertised, a very good basketball. Vilonia lost earlier in the season to Greenwood by 19 points, so that's why they're second in the conference. And Lady Cyclones trail here by 21 here at the half. Just tough getting going, but some positive things, but tough getting going for Russellville. Your thoughts on the first half?
Well, as I said during the game, anytime you're pressed, you've got to keep that ball moving forward with your passes and with your dribbling. Russellville has a tendency to throw the ball backwards. That gives the defense a better chance to set up. But toward the end of this half, we started moving the ball up the court, and that was great. Worked the ball on the inside, made some good passes, and score. But Vilonia is just hot shooting right now. They were 6 of 12 from three-point line, 7 of 7 from the charity stripe. Russellville only 1 of 5 from the three and 9 of 14. So we need to improve on our free throws, but we've got to come out on defense. If they're going to keep shooting those threes, especially Mir, number 22, we've got to come out on her and at least get a hand in her face.
Russellville really hurt by Sarah Velasquez. She's not 100%. It's pretty obvious. It's really changed the way she's played. She'll post up some. She'll run baseline to baseline and just trying to play through some discomfort. And I think that has really altered how the Lady Cyclones play, and it's tough to change that on the fly. As the boys are warming up here at halftime, I know it's not the boys' game, but one thing that jumps out at me is Marcus Jackson is back dressed out, doesn't have the boot on. We saw him last week without the boot on, so we knew he was getting close and moving around pretty easily, so we're assuming he's going to be ready to go and able to play when we play the boys' game later tonight. Now, both teams will be in action on Friday night at Cyclone Arena. If you can't be there, you can join us here on 102.3 or also Cyclone booth, as the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will play host to Van Buren as we start to turn around. We opened the conference this season with the Van Buren. Now we're or flip it around and play. And what's weird about it is we don't play everybody in the same order. In fact, we play Vilonia again in 2 weeks, and so that's kind of weird. Usually you play the same order, but not this time, second time around. The Lady Cyclones trailing here at the half, 41-20. We'll take a break and come back with the scoring of the first half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Welcome back to Lady Cyclones. Trailing 41-20 here at the half. We'll give the stats for the first half. Lady Cyclones, one player in double figures, and she's the only player for either team in double figures. That's Jaden Court with 10 points. 5 points for Brenda Burke, 4 points for Talia Ely, and 2 points for Rain Thone. Vilonia, nobody in double figures, but they have 3 players with 9 points. Lauren Patterson, Claire Grace Prater, and Laney Mears. Mears has 3 fouls, 2 each for Floyd and Laney White for Lady Cyclones. Pilar Handy with 3, and Brenna Burke with 2. We're going to take, how about a 60-second break? Is that okay? James, we'll take a 60-second break and then be back with the second half. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start the second half. Vilonia will start with the basketball for the Lady Cyclones as Jaden Cyclones trailing 41-20.
Mears is starting for Vilonia with 3 fouls.
Well, and they got a big lead, so maybe they feel like just try to get her in there to start off. They miss the drive to the basket. Ely with the rebound, gives it off, and Lady Cyclones, first possession anyway, stop Vilonia. Jaden Court, double teamed as she drives in, kicks it out. Brenna Burke faking the three. She'll drive inside. Bounce pass goes off the hands of Ely and out of bounds. Lady Cyclones, good drive that time. They got it down and close, just didn't execute there at the end, but trailing 41-20, and you're not giving up on this game, but we know Coach Courtney, he's like, we're going to execute. We're going to get ready, because it's a long season. Here's a three-point try from Mears in the corner, no good. Rebound, Sarah Velasquez has it. Lady Cyclones on the move here.
I like limiting Vilonia just to one shot at the basket.
Yeah, that one didn't have a long rebound. Brenda Burke takes over near half court. And Jaden will run the baseline. You can say same thing about Russell as you said about Mears. Pilar Handy is starting with 3 fouls here in the second half, and she has it near the top. 6:48 left to play here, third quarter. Nobody's scored in this third quarter yet. Sarah Velasquez will crossover, backs her way in, turnaround jumper. This one won't go. Ely's there with the follow, counted, and she draws the foul.
Good offensive rebound by Ely. She does a great job getting in position.
And what can't be overstated is the fact that was Velasquez backing her way in. And look, she's playing in some pain, but sometimes also you got to sort of, it's tough to trust yourself when you're hurt, you kind of try to overcompensate. So a good job by Velasquez starting all that. Ely converts on the old-fashioned three-point play by hitting the free throw. She now has 6 points. The Lady Cyclones trailing by 18, cutting in that lead a little bit. 41-23, 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. At the top of the key is Rotman, dumps it down low. Prater, and she's going to be fouled on her shot from the right block. And foul's going to be on Brenna Burke, and that's her third. Now the foul trouble, we have to start looking here because Burke has 3, Handy has 3. Lady Cyclones aren't that deep of a team. First free throw is good by Prater. She now has 10 points in the game. 42-23. Misses the second one. Ely tips it and caught by Sarah Velasquez. 6:18 left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 42-23. Jaden Court will use the screen, and an illegal screen called on Pilar Handy, and that'll be number 4 on her, and she may have to sit down. And Coach Court doesn't agree with that one.
No, that's a bad call.
He's trying to get an explanation on that one, and the official that called it was down the floor, and I don't think he's going to get one, at least not right now. I'm sure he'll ask for one later when that official is down here. So that's Handy with 4. She's going to stay in the game. Faking the three is Floyd. Step back. Floyd with a three-pointer. Misses everything. And it goes out of bounds and belongs to Russellville. And Vilonia going to press. Lady Cyclones looking to get the ball in bounds. They do to Jaden Court. Still in the backcourt, Jaden. Here comes a double team. Floats a pass over to Velasquez. She's in the front court up the right sideline. Double team, but still with her dribble. That's very important. It's a Jaden right back to Sarah. She'll take it in from right side. Nope. Backs it out. Jaden from the right wing. Jab step. Drives. 15-footer is blocked by Vilonia. Here comes Patterson for the Lady Eagles. Long pass down the floor is caught by Rotman and taken away by Russellville.
Good block by Ely.
Another block by Talia. There's Jaden. Faking the three is Brenna Burke. Drives inside, gives it Velasquez. She'll take it baseline. Fakes one way, kicks it back out, and it goes out of bounds. It belongs to Vilonia. 42-23. Lady Cyclones trailing. 5:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Substitutions coming in for Vilonia. But Prater's still in there with 3. Pilar Handy still in the game with 4 for Russellville. And Coach Court probably thinks, and rightfully so, that you got to make or break with who you got right now. A three-pointer miss from the top of the key by Mears. Burke had it, knocked down in the back court, no call. Gets the pass back from Jaden, and then in the front court, this might be a makeup call. That was a touch foul there. And Might be a makeup call for the missed call in the backcourt. I know officials say those don't happen, but that sure looked like that happened because they let the other one go and not this one. So, and that wasn't near as much contact there, and that's on Patterson, I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Is she checking out of the game? That's just her first. No, it's Prater that goes out. There's Jaden with it for Russellville. Uses a screen. She'll take it right side lane. Stops about 10 feet. Floats one in. 12 points for Jaden.
And she stopped at the right time because they were set up to take a charge.
And Vilonia wants to take a timeout. Lady Cyclones trailing 42-25 with 4:38 left to play in the third. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. It got changed to a 60-second timeout called by Vilonia. I think that's because that's all they had. So both teams now with 2 timeouts left. Lady Cyclones taking their time coming out because they still got another 15 seconds. Vilonia already out on the floor. Russellville trailing 42-25. Here in the third quarter with 4:38 left. We'll have boys action coming up after this. A battle of first and second place for boys. Just one game separates the two. Vilonia in the front court. This is Patterson. Dribbles all the way and floats it back out to Mears. Wasn't open. Doesn't take much for her to launch one, though. Cross-court pass to Cash. Trying to go inside. She does. To Rockman. Turnaround jumper is good. By Brandy Rockman, her first field goal of the game. She has 4 points. 44-25, the Lady Cyclones trailing. 4:14 left to play, third quarter. Velasquez on the far side behind the half-court stripe. Gets it over to Jaden. She'll dribble in the front court. Three-pointer partially blocked, I think, in the corner. Last touched out of bounds by who? And Vilonia is going to get the basketball. And Mears doesn't think it was a good call. She was trying to pass the ball to the official. They said Vilonia, and she goes, ooh.
Yeah,
so Mears for Vilonia knew that she was the last one to touch it, but she's not going to speak up, and I don't blame her. I wouldn't either. She has it on the right wing, but you can see by her reaction she knew it was off her. Left side now to Patterson, three-pointer. This one good. Patterson's first three-pointer of the game. She's in double figures with 12 points. 47-25, the Lady Cyclones trailing. Pilar Handy near the half-court line. Now bounce pass backwards to Court. She gets in the front court to Velasquez. And now here's Brenna Burke at the top of the key being chased. Gets the left-handed pass over on the right side to Jaden. Back to Brenna Burke. She'll launch a three from the left side. This one won't go. Long rebound caught by Mears. And Mears will bring it up the floor herself. She's going to take it all the way. Nobody's stopping her. She's going to draw contact on the right block on Brenna Burke, and this is going to be number 4 on her. And it's going to put Mears on the free throw line to shoot 2. Mears with 9 points. She hit 3 threes in the first quarter, has not scored since. 3:15 left to play here in the third quarter. The first free throw is good. Now she's in double figures. Second free throw is good. 49-25. Lady Cyclones trailing. They held a lead. Last time they held the lead was 4-3 early first quarter. That's when the barrage of threes happened, and Vilonia's never looked back. Pilar Handy taking all the way. Shot was partially blocked. I don't know if it's shot or pass, but it goes to Ely, and she drew the foul. Underneath, and Talia is going to go to the free throw line to shoot 2. And that foul called on number 32, Brandy Rockman.
I thought Handy got fouled when she shot.
Yeah, I think she was expecting the foul call there too, but to Pilar's credit, as the first free throw is no good. Pilar's a wonderful teammate. She's always applauding for somebody else, and she wasn't complaining about the foul. She was excited that Talia got the foul called. Brenna Burke will check out now with 4 fouls. In for her will be Rain Thone. Second free throw is good. Ely makes 1 of 2. She got 8 points tonight for the Lady Cyclones. 49-26. Here's a steal by Russellville. Velasquez coming in from the right side. Little stop and go and fouled from behind. Trailing the play is Addie Womack, and she's bumped into her. Trying to get back on defense. That'll be her first. 14 foul on Vilonia. They'll give the ball to Russellville on the right baseline. Pilar Handy, the trigger man, gets it inbounds to Ely. Right back to Pilar, fakes the 15-footer, drives inside, shot up no good. There's a lot of contact there, folks. No call. 49-26. Vilonia with the lead. 2:40 left to play third quarter. Mears in the corner to a wide open Womack, and she'll knock down the three. 52-26. Vilonia with the lead. 2:30 left to play here in the third quarter.
Well, you can count those threes for the official. They just scored 3.
There's Pilar Handy. Gets the pass in the front court to Ely. Thone with it on the right side. They'll slow it up. Jaden will step up. She'll drive to the free throw line, double team. Out to Thone. Right side three-pointer for Rain. That one's no good. Ely battling to get the rebound at the high post. She does. Throws it out, and it's going to be saved before going cross court by Pilar Handy. Jaden Court in the corner. She'll knock down the three. Lady Cyclones leaving it all out there on the floor there. Because credit Pilar Handy for saving that from going over and back, and Talia Ely for getting the offensive rebound. And Jaden now with 15. Lady Cyclones, though, trail 52-29. Mears with it on the right side. Cross-court pass tipped by Velasquez and stolen by Sarah. Sarah, nice little crossover dribble. Long pass down the floor. Pilar Handy with the layup count, and she's fouled. The pass went down to Ely. Unselfish. She underhand flipped it to Pilar, who got the foul, made the basket, and then pumped her fist. Said, yeah, that's a three-point play, hopefully. 52-31, the Lady Cyclones trailing. 1:38 left to play in the third.
Who'd they call that on? Tipton?
They have not posted it yet. Who it was on, so we have not seen. Pilar to the line. They still haven't posted who the foul was on. That's their 15th foul, though. Pilar for the and one. Free throw won't go. With the rebound is Prater. 52-31, the Lady Cyclones trailing with 1:32 left. Mears, left-handed pass in the lane, was knocked away from Patterson. Quick hands there by Russellville, and Sarah Velasquez in the front court for Russellville. Stops, gives it up to Jaden Court. Boy, she missed Ely, who was flashing underneath. Couldn't see her because she was being double-teamed. She'll back it back out. 1:15 left. Spin move by Jaden Court. Will give it up to Pilar Handy along the right side. Jaden way out up top. They go inside to Ely on the block. Power dribble, goes up. That one won't go. Battling, gets her own rebound, goes back up, hits it. She made a tougher shot the second time around, and Talia in double figures with that basket. 52-33, the Lady Cyclones trail. 50 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Cross-court pass comes to Patterson. Feeds it underneath to Rotman. Tried to go to Patterson, threw it off her foot. But Vilonia still has it. Mears with it on the left side, wide open. She'll launch a long three. This one no good. Chased down in the corner, saved inbounds by Rotman. And now with it is Patterson. Her drive misses the shot. There's Ely with the rebound. She's got to be getting close to a double-double. She doesn't have it already with that rebound. She'll give it off to Jaden Court. 24 seconds to shoot. Little stutter steps her way at the top of the key. Open, but won't pull the trigger on it yet. Looking inside. Tried to go to Ely. Ball was knocked away. She chases it down behind the arc. Take it baseline. Throws it out to Jaden, who's in the corner. Now at the top of the key to Pilar Handy. 9 seconds to shoot. On her drive, she's going to be fouled on her way to the basket. And Pilar going to go shoot two. Lady Cyclones very aggressive here in the last couple minutes of this third quarter. 7.3 seconds left to play here in the third. They still trail 52-33, but you got to like the way they're playing here.
That's on Floyd, and it shows 4.
Yeah, that's 4 on her. That's who the foul was a while ago. Pilar Handy shooting 2. Knocks down this one. Coming into the game, she's 67% from the free throw line. She cuts the Vilonia lead to 18. Gracie Campbell will check in. And also Zariah Willis, the 5'4 sophomore, number 12, will check in.
We got... Yeah.
Second free throw. This one won't go. Vilonia with the rebound. 5 seconds to shoot. They cross the timeline with 3. Stops left side. Long 3 by Patterson. An air ball. We've come to the end of the third quarter with our score. Vilonia 52, the Lady Cyclones 34. We'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
The Lady Cyclones only picked up 3 points on Vilonia in that quarter, but you got to like the way Russellville played there, especially the last couple minutes and turning up the intensity. Trailing here 52-34 as we enter the final quarter of play. But Coach Court knows he's building something here, and all the Cyclone fans know that too. Rain Thone with it on the right side, gives it up to Jaden Court at the top of the key. Pilar Handy trying to set a screen for Jaden. She does. They come at her with a double team. Pilar's open at the top of the key. Fakes the pass, now fakes the shot, takes it down the middle of the lane. Layup is no good. Whistle and a charge taken. And that'll be number 5 on Pilar Handy. That's a tough foul call. She's got 3 points and she's out of the basketball game. Good job by Pilar. She didn't think they were set, and that's why she continued in. That's not bad play by her.
No, it was a good play.
Gracie Campbell in for her. It's Campbell, Thone, Court, Burt, and Ely on the floor for Russellville. As we're in the final quarter of play, Lady Cyclones trailing by 18. Long pass on the right block, wide open underneath is Brandy Rockman. She's got 6 points. It's a 20-point.
Go ahead.
I was saying it's a 20-point lead for Vilonia.
We let somebody get behind our defense on that.
Ely in the front court gives it up to Brenna Burke. Brenna has Vilonia now in a man-to-man defense. They go the high post, and Ely just inside the free throw line, kicks it out right side. There's Gracie Campbell. Three-pointer won't go. Chased down on the left wing by Maddie Tipton. Probably got away with a travel there. Gets it back. Tipton in the front court. Cross-court pass left side. Patterson open three. Partially blocked there and picked out of the air by Gracie Campbell. Double team, triple team, and jump ball's got to be called. It's got to be held longer than that. That's less than a second.
Come on.
And Gracie Campbell, her mouth is, look, Gracie doesn't ever talk to anybody, okay? No. Gracie's the most mild-mannered kid, and she got her mouth open, and could relive, she said, come on. That was a quick whistle on that. Off the inbounds pass, a basketball god saved us. They threw it away. Basketball gods.
Yeah, they knew it was a bad call.
They knew. Lady Cyclones in the front court. Jaden Court takes it left side. Now Thone dribbles to the free throw line. Out to Burke. Burke will take it inside. Double teamed and ball taken away by Mears. Here comes Vilonia. It's a 2-on-2. Patterson taking it all the way. Gets the bump by Rain Thone. Missed the layup, so Patterson going to shoot 2 as Rain has picked up her first personal foul. And 6:28 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones trailing 54-34. First free throw is good. .6:28 left to play. Lady Cyclones trailing by 21, 55-34. Vilonia second in the conference at 5-1. Lady Cyclones, though, regardless, the game will be in third. And no worse than third. That's what they started the game in. Second free throw was good. Here's a steal in the backcourt, and then Brenna Burke takes it right back for Russellville. She's double-teamed and needs some help, and whistle, and a timeout called, but a whistle and a foul called. What are we going to get? The official right there called a foul on Vilonia, but the whistle in the back court, the official had a timeout call, so Russellville gets a timeout, so we don't have a foul call. It'll be a timeout, Russellville. 6:16 left to play in the ballgame. Lady Cyclones trailing 56-34, and we'll take a break. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our number one priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
Greenwood sitting alone atop the 5A Western girls at 5-0. Vilonia at 5-1. They're second. Their loss was to Greenwood. Russellville coming into the game 4-1, and they are ahead of Siloam Springs, who's 2-3. Greenbrier 2-4. Van Buren and Mountain Home each with one victory, and Alma winless in conference. So even if Lady Cyclones aren't able to come back and win this, they'll still be in third place by a full game over Siloam Springs. And remember, they beat Siloam. In the front court is Brenna Burke catching that pass from Gracie Campbell. Russell beats the press this time, and then there's a steal by Mears, and whistle foul on who? Brenna Burke. And Brenna Burke is fouled out of the game. Pilar Handy and Brenna Burke now fouls out with 5 points. And trying to check. Okay, that's the 16th foul, so no free throws. And that's, I don't know if that's what they were talking about. They wouldn't let Brenna Burke go to the bench because they want to make the call first. Cross-court pass to Mears. We're back to action now. Lady Cyclones trailing by 22. And a walking call in the corner by Lauren Patterson, who had to catch it, save it on 1 foot, hopped a little bit. And that's why the walking call. 56-34. Lady Cyclones trailing by 22. 5:47 left to go in the game, and Velasquez dribbling through a double team. Gets it off to Ely. Ely in the front court. Picks up her dribble. Pass deflected. Caught by Velasquez. Tried to bounce pass it to Gracie Campbell. It never got to Gracie. Vilonia. Long pass down the floor. Patterson, and she's going to be fouled, missing the layup. And the 17th foul called on the Lady Cyclones. It'll be on Jaden Court, her second. And 56-34. This will send Patterson to the free throw line. Patterson's got 14 points in the game, and she's a perfect 5 of 5 from the line. Now 6 of 6 as she hits that one. Jeremy Simon, the girls coach here, he coached Wonderview girls for many, many years and came over here to Vilonia last year to coach the boys team. Has taken over both teams this year. I don't know if it's going to last or not, him coaching both, but he is coaching both. Second free throw was good by Patterson. 58-34, the Lady Cyclones trailing under 5.5 to go. Russellville with 2 players fouled out now. Velasquez, her cross-court pass is going to be picked off and then taken away by Ely. Feeds it to Rain Thone. Left-handed layup, whistle foul called on Vilonia. And that'll send Rain to the free throw line, who hit the deck hard, and she's a little gimpy getting up. Rain has 2 points in the game, her first trip to the free throw line. 70% free throw shooter on the season.
I like what Rain did. She didn't wait for the players to come up. She just attacked the basket. That's a good move by her.
That's a good job by Ely, too, saving that possession. And Talia immediately looking up. And I don't know how many rebounds she has. Talia, she's got to be close to double-double, if not there already. She got 10 points in the game. First free throw was no good by Rain. Second one is good. She got 3 points in the game. 58-35, Lady Cyclones trailing. 5:12 left to play in the game. Patterson gets the ball over on the left side to White. Looking to get it back to Patterson. Jaden Court making it tough before she does. And now catch it on left side. White thought about it and then knocked down the 3. That's her first points of the game. She was looking to get the ball inside to Prater. Just wasn't there, and then decided to take the 3 because Lady Cyclones giving her all the room in the world there. 61-35. Jaden in the backcourt. You can't guard everybody out in the three-point line, that's for sure. Ely at the top of the key will take it underneath, and whistle. A blocking foul will be called on Vilonia. And Talia going to the free throw line. That'll be on Brandy Rotman, her second. Ely, go ahead.
That should be her third. Yeah, it is her third.
Ely 3 of 7 from the free throw line with 10 points. This one rattles out. 4:35 left in the game. The Lady Cyclones trailing 61-35. They'll back-to-back days with back-to-back games, and second free throw no good. Russell will host Van Buren on Friday at Cyclone. Remember, it was the Van Buren game. The Lady Cyclones won, made it 1-0 in conference, and then had a 2-week layoff because of COVID. Here's a missed shot from the left block by White. Gets her own rebound, and now the jump ball will be called as Gracie Campbell tied her up.
That's a good job by Gracie.
61-35, 4:19 left. Lady Cyclones trailing. Velasquez bring it up the floor. It's it right side to Jaden Court. We'll have boys action after this. Jaden. Here's a screen set by Rain Thone. Is it on the right side to Gracie Campbell? Had to save it in bounds nicely by Campbell. Pass went awry there. Jaden Court, a long three from the top. This one misses. Ely underneath with the follow. That one rolls off the iron. Ball tipped around a couple times. Campbell has it at the high post. Gets it off to Jaden. Pulls up from 15. Tried to go inside to Ely. It was saved in bounds by Cash off of Ely. On that rebound, it hit Sarah Velasquez in the face. She's okay.
I didn't know if the ball hit her or if somebody elbowed her.
No, it was the ball. An official asked her if she was okay. 61-35. Vilonia with the basketball. Long cross-court pass, going to throw it in the bench. It belongs to Russellville. Said boys action after this, and this Vilonia, they're pretty hyped for this boys game. Remember, Cyclones are back-to-back conference champions, and last year when they won it on Vilonia's floor, secured it, they were awarded the trophy for the conference title and turned the lights off on it when they're trying to get some pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't blame Vilonia for that. But they didn't like Russell beating them. Russell swept them last year. Russell pretty much almost swept everybody last year in boys. Velasquez tried to go down low to Ely. It goes off the foot of Ashlyn Cash. 3:01 left to play in the game. Lady Cyclones trailing 61-35. This is not indicative of Lady Cyclones. They've had two tough games. Two best teams in the conference. You're just doing the best you can and go back to work on against Van Buren on Friday. Lady Cyclones still 4-2 in conference after this game will be over. And in a season where they weren't supposed to be anywhere near 4-2 in conference. Cross-court pass, skip pass over to Thone. She'll get it near the corner to Gracie Campbell, dribble out to the wing. Now here's Jaden Court taking it baseline. Stops, double team. Pass deflected, but picked up by Gracie. She has the ball knocked away, and here come the Lady Eagles with it. It's a 3-on-2, but slowing it up is Womack. She'll get it right side. Floyd, her three-pointer. This one no good. Rebound underneath. Tipton goes right back up with it, up and in. She has 7 points and 63-35, 28-point lead for Vilonia. I think they're keeping some of the starters in there to try to get it to the 30-point barrier, and then they may pull them. Because Coach Simon walking down to the end of his bench now. 63-35, Vilonia with the lead. Under 2 minutes to play in the game. Gracie Campbell gets it to Velasquez at the high post. She'll take it left side of the lane. Shot partially blocked. And we'll get a foul called on Vilonia, and so Velasquez is going to shoot two. This will be on Ashlyn Cash, her first. Free throw by Sarah is no good. Sarah has not scored in this game. In the game for the first time, Kyla Burnett, a senior for Vilonia. Second free throw is good. She hits 1 of 2. Minute 49 left. Russellville trailing 63-36. This is Womack. Bounce pass off to Lanny White. Back to Womack. Left open, but won't shoot it. Feeds underneath the Cash. Nice feed. Missed the layup. Cash gets her own rebound. Little scoop pass underneath to Burnett. Her shot won't go. Rebound and goes off the hands of Vilonia. I thought that was off us. But
yeah, I did too.
Yeah, they give us that one. So I think that was a bad call in our favor. 63-36. Lady Cyclones trailing. 1:20 left to play. Jaden Court gives it over to Rain Thone on the right side, back to Jaden. Playing catch. They go to the high post, Velasquez. Nice bounce pass along the baseline to Talia Ely, who got on the drive, and she's got 12 points.
Oh, that's a beautiful movement of the ball by the Lady Cyclones.
60 seconds left to go in this one. Left side is White. Get to Womack near the right wing. Lady Cyclones playing chase here. Chasing the basketball. They go inside. Cash catches it underneath with her pass to Tipton, and she got the shot to go, and they blow it dead because they're wanting to get some subs in for Vilonia. 65-38. Vilonia with the lead. 40 seconds left to play in the game as Vilonia sticks their other two players at the end of the bench on the floor. Now Gracie Campbell, Velasquez, faking the 10-footer. Needs some help. She's without the dribble. Gets it to Rain Thone over on the left wing. 25 seconds to shoot. There's Jaden pointing. She's calling for a screen on the right side. Now it's going to get left side Talia. Fields not there. Left side to Rain Thone. Cross-court pass to Gracie Campbell. No-look pass. Jaden Court, top of the key. Three-pointer. No good. Ely with the rebound at the high post. Jaden Court, another three try. This one from the right wing is good. Jaden Court knocking down her third three of the game. She has 18. Lady Cyclones lose it, though, by a score of 65-41. We'll take a break, come back with your postgame show and then your pregame show for boys basketball tonight. You're listening to Lady Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery, and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old unwanted or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Welcome back. The Lady Cyclones lose it by a score of 65-41. Russellville had two players in double figures, Jaden Court with 18 points and Talia Ely with 12. 5 points for Brenna Burke, who fouled out of the game. Pilar Handy with 3 points, fouled out of the game. Rain Thone with 3 and Sarah Velasquez with 2. Vilonia had 3 players in double figures. Leading the way was Lauren Patterson with 16 points and Lanny Mears with 11. Claire Grace Prater with 10. Lady Cyclones fall to 10-7 on the season, a 4-2 in conference play. The good news, though, they're still in third place, so they're in the top 3. And remember, if they get all the games in, if the 5A West gets all the games in, then the top 4 teams make state. Lady Cyclones were hoping to compete for that 4th spot. Well, I say fans were. Right now, they're sitting in the number 3 position at 4-2, a full game ahead of Siloam Springs. Remember, they beat Siloam, so right now they have a tiebreaker against Siloam Springs. So Lady Cyclones will take on Van Buren at home on Friday night. Tip-off will be 6 o'clock for the girls' game. Boys will follow. Now we'll turn our attention to the senior boys. The Cyclones taking on Vilonia. This is a battle of the top 2 teams in our conference. Russellville, though, coming in, it's got to be building for Vilonia because you got the back-to-back conference champions coming in. I mean, Russellville in conference the last 2 years have lost a total of 3 games. They're coming in here undefeated. Last year, clinching it on your floor. It's a big game for Vilonia's team and their student body. They've kind of circled this, and you know, this is the game. If there was ever going to violate the COVID protocol, this would be the game that you would think Vilonia would to get that one it. Oh, thank you. Kyle Pennington's dad coming to see us, and I think he just had a wedding anniversary, so congratulations to him. But Kyle Pennington bringing his undefeated team in here. Vilonia, a lot of people thought that they would be the number 1 team in the conference, and then they come out and they lose the very first conference game to Siloam Springs. But since then, they've won 5 conference games in a row, and only one of them had been by single digits. They beat Alba by 29, Mountain Home by 21. They beat Greenwood in a close game, which was surprising to some people, only by 3 points, but then double-digit victories against Greenbrier and Van Buren. And it's easy to think that Vilonia has their eyes on Russellville. What do you see from the game tonight?
Well, there's 3 things I think the key to this game tonight. One is we've got to stay out of foul trouble. I say that with the same officials that are calling, so I don't know. We're going to have to really play smart, not only on offense but defense as well. But we got to stay out of that foul trouble. Our constant pressure on offense and defense will help Russellville tonight. We got to keep it there. And free throws. We've got to have those free throws, not only early in the game, but especially late in the game. I know you're tired, but you still got to make those, and that could be the difference in this game tonight.
We'll take a break. We come back. We hope to give you the starting lineups for both teams. Cyclones against the Eagles. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Welcome back to Vilonia High School. The Cyclones and the Eagles getting ready to do battle. Russellville coming into this game 6-0 in conference, 12-4 overall. Vilonia 12-3 overall, 5-1 in conference play. The only loss the Eagles have had in conference play was their first conference game of the season to Siloam Springs. And so you look at common opponents, of course, the conference and common opponents. The only common non-conference opponent for both teams. Both teams were beaten by Fayetteville in the non-conference season. Cyclones, they got to feel like they're getting a whole new team. They got LeBron May. You know, I know his name's Levron, but I had him in class, and he was such a big LeBron fan. I used to call him LeVron. And so if I mispronounce and call him LeVron, you'll just have to, accept my apologies, but that's the reason. I used to say that to him. And so, but LeBron May. you get him last game, but then tonight you also get Marcus Jackson back. So it's almost like it's a whole new team that you're getting. I wonder who we're going to get back next ball game. But Cyclones, I don't know how much Marcus will be able to play, but did have the boot off last week. He is dressed out and was warming up at halftime of the girls' game. He's out there, and that's just, anytime you can enter in a 6'6" kid, that's always going to help you. Now, Vilonia, they moved up a ninth grader this year who's extremely good, and you're going to get to see him play tonight, Deshaun Spence. And he's as advertised, and tall kid, very athletic, and the sky. And he's been helping lead the Eagles to this 5-1 conference record. Cyclone's going to have their work cut out for him. We'll give the starting lineups for Russell. We don't have Vilonia's left, but we do have the Cyclones. They're going to start off with 6-foot junior guard, number 1, Danye May. A 5'10 junior guard, number 3, Grayson Sims. Grayson has hit 40 3-pointers on the season. And Danye May should have said this on him. He's averaging 15 points a game. No slouch from the three-point line either. He shot and made 12. Savion Brock, a 6'6 senior, wearing number 11, gets the start. Caleb Carter, a 6'1 sophomore, number 20. And Trey Allen, averaging 14 points a game, 6-foot senior, wearing number 21. Trey's getting some looks to play at the next level. Of course, his dad played at Arkansas Tech. Savion Brock has verbally committed to Hendricks, so congratulations to that young man. 2 years ago, he thought his basketball career was over with the regular heartbeat and got treated and has now been able to play. And what a fantastic story for that young man. He's going to be playing at Hendricks next season, Savion Brock. We'll take a final break, a 2-minute break, and come back with the starting line for Vilonia and the tip-off. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast, see what we mean. Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, we're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees' products and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Welcome back. They turned out the lights here. They didn't do this last year. They started it this year, at least started it for this game. They may have been doing it all this season. They didn't do it last year. Of course, maybe they got the idea from Russellville. I don't know. Russellville turns off the lights there. They got the strobe light going as their starters. The only bad thing is they didn't put up who was starting, and I wonder if that was like a little ploy so Russellville couldn't see who was starting because they all had their warm-up tops on. But we get the starting 5 now. It's Jones White, a sophomore, number 3. Harrison Jansky, he's a senior, wearing number 5. Number 25, Asher Middleton, he's a senior. Number 32, Austin Myers, a junior, who's also a quarterback on for their football team. And 33, Benjamin Casper, a junior. Cyclones in their road black with white and red trim. Vilonia in white, their home whites with red and black trim. Inner Sandman playing. We're ready. Top two teams in the conference, Russellville 6-0, Vilonia 5-1. First time they play again in 2 weeks. And Vilonia wins the opening tip. Austin Myers catches it. He did not jump center. And the Eagles have it. Jansky with it. Gives it up to the top. Left side coming off a screen is Jansky. At the top now is a Middleton. At the top of the key, wide open is Casper. He misses the three. Ball tipped, and Myers keeps it alive for Vilonia. Went off the hands of Trey Allen. Jansky on his drive and dished it off. It was knocked away by Danye May. They get it back. Jones White took it baseline. Casper was the one that had it knocked away, but he got it back. Almost a steal by the Cyclones on that. There's a feed to Casper. Shoots it over Brock. No good. And now defensive rebound by Danye May. May looking to go all the way with the layup, and he draws the foul. Well, it looked like they were set up to take a charge, and Danye May, just as shifty as he is, sidestepped it and then caused the contact.
It was a good play by May. As you said, he just sidestepped him.
Yeah, they were stepping in front of him. He took a step to the right, almost like a Euro step to the left. And
number 5 is walking off the court.
Yeah, he walked off the court, and the official says you can't go off yet. You got to wait till the first free throw. And the official was waving him back on.
Yeah.
But you can't sub unless it's an injury, and I'm guessing that's what they said. It was an injury.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing, but he didn't seem limping or anything. But I don't know what the issue was. Free throw is no good by Danye.
Really, he walked off. His countenance was like he was mad.
Yeah, then he posted the foul. I don't know if it was on him or not.
Yeah, it's on number 33.
Okay. Second free throw, no good. Missed them both. That's very unlike Danye. And Vilonia with the rebound. Here come the Eagles. We have no score. That was Russell's first offensive possession. And with it is Myers. Myers in the lane. He tried. His knee buckled. He's down. The Cyclones on the move. And Myers up now. He's running on his own power. A shot blocked out of bounds. And sorry, that looked ugly. And that's why I kind of paused there. Myers, his knee or his ankle just buckled when he jumped up. And he was on the ground. He ended up running down the floor. They've stopped the game, so he's going to come out. And you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but especially a kid who's playing basketball, but his main sport's going to be football. Cyclones after the block shot, get the ball. They inbound it. Coming off a screen is Trey Allen on the right wing. Steps inside the arc. 15-footer from the right side is good. Trey Allen breaks the scoreless tie. Cyclones lead it 2-0. Number 14, Jarkle Lovelace, the junior, who came in for Jansky, who we still haven't seen coming back from the training room. No, I see him now. He's along the press row. So he shouldn't have been allowed to leave that. And now we have a reach-in foul called on Danye May. We don't need fouls like that called on Russellville, what I call tic-tac fouls. And Jansky, who ran away, and even the official who was waving him back on, and we thought maybe it was serious, he's back on the floor now. I don't know what happened. This far away, no way we could tell. Cyclones leading it 2-0. Jansky will hand it off to Cannon Bartlett. His drive right side, off the glass too hard. Savion with the rebound. He'll give it off to Danye May. Left side, Grayson Sims. Drive, no look pass in the corner. Trey Allen will take it baseline, double team. His pass deflected out of bounds by Jones White. And now Austin Myers, who was injured, comes back in. They've had two guys injured in the first 2 minutes, and they seem serious, and both of them are back on the floor now.
I'm sure they don't want their quarterback injured.
Yeah. Inbounds pass comes to Grayson Sims in the corner. Caleb Carter, and now back to Danye. Reverse it around. Yes, they will. Left side now to Trey Allen. Use the screen set by Savion. 15-footer. This one won't go. Backside rebound, though, is Caleb Carter. He gets it up top to Grayson Sims. Here's Danye with the drive to the right elbow, backs it back out. Caleb Carter, now his drive, double team, back out to Danye. Cyclones reset it. Lead it 2-0, 5:35 left to play here in the first quarter. Here's Trey Allen in the corner, behind the three-point line, working against Jones White. Cross-court pass to Carter, three-pointer. This one, I don't know if it's partially blocked or not. It ended up being an air ball is what they say, but I think it was partially blocked. Vilonia on the move. Jansky taking it all the way. Layup. That was partially blocked by Savion, but they're going to get Savion with the foul. That'll be his first. 2-0 our score. The Cyclones lead it. 5:18 left to play here in the first quarter, and with that foul on Savion, it'll send Jansky to the free throw line.
I don't know what Savion hit. It didn't look like he hit.
It wasn't a big block. It looked like he got partial block, so maybe, I don't know if they got him with the body. First free throw is good by Jansky.
Could have been one of those anticipation fouls.
I saw that in one of those in the second, or in the girls' game. Second free throw is good. Jansky hits both of them, and we're all tied at 2. Danye will bring it up the floor for Russellville. Leveron May, his brother, has not made an appearance in this game yet. When I get in there, I won't call them by their last name, May, just to avoid confusion. Danye, long 18-footer from the left side is good. Danye averaging 15 a game, gets his first bucket. Cyclones lead at 4-2. Jansky in the front court. Here comes the double team. He passes it off. They go down low. Now to Casper. Eventually in the corner to White. Three-pointer. This one hits the iron, and Trey Allen skying to get the rebound. How about? He gets it away from Middleton. Up ahead to Caleb Carter, who hit the layup. Action happening so fast I can't call it. Cyclones lead at 6-2. Double teamed in the front court. Pass off to White. He gets it in the corner. Myers, three-pointers. Check out. That's Middleton with the three. Asher Middleton knocks down first three. Cyclones lead at 6-5. Danye May in the front court. Shake and bake. Gives it off to Carter. Back to Danye, left side. He'll drive to the free throw line. Bounce pass in the corner. Caleb Carter jumps from 8 feet. Shot blocked. Gets it back. Trey Allen fakes the three from the left side. He'll take it along baseline in the lane now. And shot won't go. And the whistle on the travel is going to be the call on Trey Allen. 6-5 our score. The Cyclones leading it by a point. 4:07 left to play in the first quarter. Russell going to man press. Jones White waving everybody down. He's going to work on Danye May. May forces him to the right side. He's up the floor. He'll give it off to Myers. Myers still with his dribble in the lane. The shot no good. Savion grabs the rebound. Gives it off to Danye in the front court. May has numbers. Underhanded flip to Trey Allen. Nice little double clutch layup is good. May with the assist. Cyclones lead at 8-5. Jansky in the front court for Vilonia. Cross-court pass. Left open is White. Three-pointer is good. He turns and talks to the Cyclone bench. After that, made three, and he's tied the game at 8. Grayson Sims gives it back up to Danye. We're all tied at 8. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Savion Brock on the left side gets in the lane. Out to Trey Allen. He'll launch the three. This one won't go. Middleton the rebound for the Eagles, and they can take the lead for the first time. Myers in the front court. Drives, left-handed pass immediately out on the left side to Middleton. As it was a catch and pass by White. Top of the key three-pointer missing badly, and on the rebound, Trey Allen had position, and he's going to be fouled by Asher Middleton, his first, and the second foul called on Vilonia. And now number 5 for Russellville, Marcus Jackson in the game, a 6'6" senior, and Leveron May, number 4, he's a 5'10" senior.
And I think Lovelace, number 14 for Vilonia, has come. No, it's not Lovelace. Spence, that's who it is, number 24.
Yeah, he's the one you got to watch. He's the freshman. They'll have him for a long time. Grayson Sims will run the point with both Mays to his left and right. Popping out is Trey Allen. He'll give it to Danye on his drive. A shot won't go, but he drew contact. And Danye going to the free throw line for the second time tonight. That fell on Deshaun Spence, the freshman who just checked into the game. On the floor for Russellville, it's both Mays, Marcus Jackson, Trey Allen, and Grayson Sims. And Jansky's going to have to change uniforms. He's supposed to do that off the floor. It's an automatic technical foul. And he's on the floor doing that. That's an automatic technical foul to change jerseys on the playing floor. First free throw by Danye is good. Yeah, that's one of those obscure rules. And Jansky is now number 1 as he's changed jerseys. Probably got blood on the jersey. You're actually supposed to, you can't do that in view of the officials is the rule. It should be an automatic technical foul, but the officials either didn't see it or I think they're just letting it slide because you had to see it. It was right there at the end of the bench, and they pulled him off the floor for that reason. Second free throw is good. Danye May hits both free throws this time. He gives the Cyclones a 2-point lead, 10-8. 2:34 left to play here in the first quarter. Jones-White will bring it up the floor. Russell pressuring a little bit in the backcourt. Left open, Spence with a two-handed layup. Spence hitting the layup, and we're all tied at 10. Here's Danye May. Gets in the corner to Trey Allen. Sees Part wide open, misses the jam. And with the rebound is Middleton for Vilonia. Pass out to Spence. Spence saves it from going out of bounds, and he'll leave it for Jones-White. Almost the answer dunk by Trey Allen. There's Spence, double teamed in the corner. Gets it to White. He's also in that right corner. He'll back it out on the right wing. No look pass in the lane. This is Lovelace. Work against Trey Allen. Scoop pass to Myers. Myers double pumped and put it up and in. And the Vilonia's got their first lead of the game. They lead at 12-10 with 1:39 left to play here in the first quarter. Danye all the way and drew the contact. They cannot stop him without fouling him right now because they're not quick enough to get in there and take a charge. And this is the third time that Danye's been the free throw line.
Lovelace picked up that one. That's his first.
Yep. Lovelace off the bench, a junior. And every time he's been to the free throw line, it's like they've held it and cooled him off a little bit. We've had some sort of issue. And this issue this time was Vilonia was trying to sub in, and they told him you can't do it yet. First free throw's no good. Danye saying something to Coach Pennington. I thought maybe he was saying need a breather, but Pennington saw him nod. It didn't go to his bench, so that wasn't it. Second free throw is no good. Cyclones trail 12-10. Jansky, who's now number one, gets in the front court to Middleton, and now whistle. And did they get the push off?
No.
It'll be on Marcus Jackson. No, it'll be on May.
It's obvious he was pushing off. No
it'll be on LeBron May is first, and the third team foul on Russellville. And Jansky with it, working, gets Sims, backs his way in, throws it out on the left wing to Middleton. Middleton guarded by May, use a screen. Russell makes the switch. Marcus on him now. At the top of the key, Myers fakes a three, drives, ball knocked away. We'll get a reach-in foul called on Danye, and that's number 2 on Danye. Russell cannot afford to get very many people in foul trouble, and Danye's one of them. That's his second. And we'll get they're going to shoot free throws, okay? They say it was a shooting foul, so Austin Myers will shoot 2 here. Vilonia leading at 12-10 here with 1:11 left to play here in the first quarter. Myers' free throw is good. Vilonia's had 2 quote-unquote injuries, but where people have run to the training room, but then back out on the floor. Second free throw is good, so they're back full strength. Vilonia with a 4-point lead. 1:08 left to play here in the first quarter. 14-10 our score. May wants his brother to take over the point. He does. Right side to Trey Allen. Danye will take the handoff. He has the fight just to get it. In the lane now. Crossover dribble. Scoop shot. Layup is good. Wow. Wow. Danye May.
I think he had the whole Vilonia team faked out.
Yeah. 40 seconds left. Russell within 2. We're closing out the first quarter. Jansky working against Grayson Sims. And now we have a blocking foul called on Grayson Sims. And Sims trying to take the charge there. I think we got the push off on the Jansky, but it didn't get called. And that's going to be number 1 on Sims.
Man, that's a bad call.
Because you could see the arm extend there.
Yes.
That one, I think that one's the wrong call. It's a 15 foul called on Russellville. And number 1 on Grayson, though. 31.4 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Middleton. He'll miss the 18-footer. Backside rebound, Trey Allen. Allen in the front court. Takes it left side in the corner. Grayson Sims left open. Three-pointer won't go. Savion with the follow. That one won't go. Follow again by Savion won't go. Savion trying to keep it alive. It's tipped out. Grayson Sims will tip it to Trey Allen. 13 seconds to shoot. Here's LeBron May with the 3. Cyclones lead it by 1. 5 seconds. 4 seconds. Jansky, spin move, loses his footing. Ball on the floor, picked up by Myers, launches a desperation 3. We come to the end of the first quarter. With our score, Russellville 15 and Vilonia 14. Cyclones taking 1-point lead on a three-pointer by LeBron May. We're at the end of the first quarter. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
LeBron May nailing a three with less than 10 seconds to play to give the Cyclones back a lead. And they lead at 15-14. Fell behind by 4. And it was that three-pointer, along with Danye May's layup, that took the lead back. As we start the second quarter, the Cyclones will have the basketball. It'll be both Mays in the game. Trey Allen, Savion Brock, and Grayson Sims. Here's Danye on the drive right side. Shot too hard off the glass, but he gets his own rebound. Scoop shot to Savion. Two-handed jam. Savion Brock throws it down. Cyclones lead it by 3. But kept alive there by Danye May with the offensive rebound. 17-14, Cyclones lead. Jansky gets it now to Casper. He'll get it out on the right wing to Middleton. Middleton pass deflected, picked up by Casper near the right elbow. They tried the backdoor cut, wasn't there. Gives it up to number 25, Middleton. Here's Jansky now, right side, backs his way in, gets it out to White. Jansky, most of the time when he drives, there's a guy on the deck. Russell trying to take a offensive foul, not called, but what is called is underneath. The walk called on Middleton.
That is unbelievable when they push one of our players down and there's no offensive foul.
I was going to say on that.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, underneath. It seems like Jansky, number 1, he started the game number 5 but had to change jerseys. Seems like when he drives out in, he's always looking to kick it out. Russell may start to jump that pass if that continues to happen. Trey Allen at the top of the key. Right side to Grayson Sims. They'll use a screen, an illegal screen called on Trey Allen. That'll be his first. Not a lot of contact there, but enough on the moving screen. He gets his first personal foul. 16 foul on the Cyclones, 4 called on Vilonia.
I hope our fans go back and look at this.
Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Austin Myers. He's in the front court. Fight around. They threw the ball away. Thought we might get an illegal screen there, but they threw the ball away anyway. 17-14, Cyclones lead it by 3. 6:41 left to play here in the first half. Brock over to talk to Coach Pennington. He's not out of the game. He was just talking to him, going through something with him. LeBron May with it. Gives it up right side to Trey Allen. Fakes the 3, steps inside the arc. Underhanded flip behind him to Danye, who'll take it baseline. Double team, gives it off to his brother in the corner. There's May's drive and whistle, and offensive foul called on LeBron May, and that'll be his second. 2 fouls each on both May boys, and LeBron comes out. Carter will check back in for him. 17 foul on the Cyclones, but no 1-and-1 on that. 6:15 left to play in the first half. Russell's lead is 3. On the right side is White. He'll launch a long 3, and he's tied the game. High arching three-pointer by Jones White. We're all tied at 17. Cyclones already in a little bit of foul trouble. A couple players with 2 fouls. Grayson Sims tries to answer. This one won't go. Caleb Carter had it. It was knocked from his hands out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville along the baseline. 5:54 left to play here in the first half. We're all tied at 17. Danye be the trigger man. Trey Allen falls down before they inbound the ball in the lane. He gets it out up top. Caleb Carter, Danye back there to pick it up from him. He'll launch a three from the left wing. No good. Caleb Carter underneath trying to save it. He does, and Savion Brock catches it near the free throw line. Right side, Grayson Sims. Three-pointer, nothing but net for Grayson. Got to get him going. That's his first made basket of the game. 41 threes on the season for Mr. Sims.
That's a great shot. Beautiful shot.
Russellville leads it by 3, 20-17. Here's Myers on his drive. Layup is good. I mean, you got to let him go. You can't, because you can't risk the fouls. You got to give up those layups. I'm fine with that. Russellville's lead is 1. Trey Allen, three-pointer. Nothing but net for Trey Allen. Cyclones doing it from the outside here, 23-19. Cyclones with a 4-point lead. 5:04 left to play in the first half. Jansky talking with Casper. Jansky with the basketball. He's going to give it up left side to Jones White. Coming off a screen is Myers, top of the key. Might have got away with a walk. Ball is knocked away by Trey Allen, picked up by Casper underneath. Myers, pump fake, goes up, and the shot rolls off the iron, tipped by Savion. Trey Allen has it, brings it up left side of the floor, 2-on-2. He'll stop from 10 feet. This one off the mark. Rebound, Lovelace for Vilonia. Cyclones lead it by 4, 23-19. No look pass left side. Here's Myers, three-pointer is good. They count the basket, and we got a foul called on Trey Allen. That'll be his second. As Myers might have been a better acting job there as Myers went down. I don't think there was a lot of contact there, if any, and that's number 2 on Trey Allen. Marcus Jackson will check back in the game, replacing Savion Brock. And Myers, with a made free throw here, can tie the game on the 4-point play. 23-22 our score. 4:25 left to go in the first half. Cyclones now in some foul trouble. It's official with so many guys with 2 fouls. Free throw is good by Myers. You got both Mays, Trey Allen, all with 2. And I think Savion has 2, but maybe not. I just have 1. I'm looking at that. Here's Trey Allen, spin move, and nice drive, count the basket, and he drew the foul. It's just the 5th team foul on Vilonia, but we'll take it on that one. Trey Allen going for the and 1 attempt. And the first foul called on Cannon Bartlett is who they posted on. I don't think he's on the floor, is he? Yeah, he is. That is his first. Free throw is good by Trey. 67% free throw shooter on the season. And Bartlett with it, who just committed that foul. Bring it up right side of the floor. Dishes in the corner. Middleton takes it baseline, double team. Out to Bartlett. They're just inviting him to shoot the 3. He won't. Middleton will. He'll brick this one on a little short and hit the iron. Carter had the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Bartlett, and it belonged to Russellville. Cyclones lead at 26-23 with 3:58 left to play here in the first half. Danye May will bring it up the floor for the Cyclones. Danye will give up the point to Grayson Sims, and he'll go on the left wing. Sims uses a screen but gives it off to Trey Allen. He'll give it to Danye May on his drive. Shot in the lane. Won't get the ball to roll in. Tip was missed by Marcus Jackson. Vilonia has it. Cyclones lead by 3. In the front court is Jansky. Jansky step back. He'll launch a 3. Tried to bank it in. It's no good. Tipped a couple times. Danye has it. Wanted to push it up the floor. He's in front of everybody now. Layup is hit off the backboard. That's got to be offensive goaltending. He laid it up off the backboard. It's got to be offensive goaltending, and the official who's underneath did not call it, but the official coming in from the side saw it, and it's a made basket by Danye May. It's the right call. It hit the backboard, and once it hits the backboard, you're not allowed to touch it. Danye May hit the backboard with a shot, and then it was hit again by Myers or Middleton. I didn't see which one, but that's offensive goaltending. So count the basket. Danye May gets credit for it. And Russellville leads at 28-23.
I think the outside official was waiting to see if that official underneath was going to call.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe so. Because it was. We had the pretty good angle on it. Maybe the official underneath didn't have because he was underneath. There's a post move in and a charge taken by Grayson Sims. Jarkle Lovelace with his second foul. But he backed his way in, and Grayson Sims has a knack for doing that. I'm going to give ground, and I'm going to stand my ground. He does. He takes the charge. That's the 16th foul, and we have a timeout called by Vilonia. We'll take a quick break. Russellville leads at 28-23. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway across from Comfort Inn and Suites loves and supports the Russellville Cyclones. Come in and see Joey and Dee, your local expert Tempur-Pedic dealers, and get the mattress of your dreams delivered to you free of charge. Check out Cozy Furniture on Facebook and Instagram or shop online at koziihome.com today. Come visit the knowledgeable staff at Cozy Furniture, where the River Valley shops for Tempur-Pedic. Go Cyclones.
28-23, the Cyclones leading it. It's been a battle. Russellville has led and fell behind by 4. They've taken back the lead, and it's just been back and forth. And the fouls mounting up for Russellville. 2 fouls called for Vilonia on Jarko Lovelace, but he's a bench player, doesn't have any points in the game. But Cyclones have 3 players with 2 fouls. Did confirm that Savion Brock just with 1. But Grayson Sims taking that last charge and gives Russellville the basketball with a 5-point lead. 3:05 left to play here in the first half. Coming up at halftime, we'll give you stats of the first half. Also talk about what else is on tap. The Russell School District athletically. Here's a 3-pointer by Grayson Sims, and he sits there and poses. Nothing wrong with that. Knocking down the 3. That's his second 3 of the game. The Cyclones lead at 31-23. Sims has got 6 points in this quarter. Here's Middleton with it. Myers set a screen for him. He'll dribble right side, pulls up from 18, but won't shoot it. Now the C's part for Bartlett, and a blocking foul going to be taken or called on Grayson Sims. He tried to get the charge call on Cannon Bartlett. Bartlett's going to shoot 2, and Grayson Sims has picked up his second personal foul. So now 4 Cyclones with 2. And Coach Pennington, again, he does not talk much to the officials. That's the second time I've seen him talk to the official on that one, and he's saying he was set. He was set. He was saying he was set. First free throw is good by Bartlett. They're going to change the way Russellville's going to have to play. The Cyclones are going to have to allow some layups is what the end result's going to be, because you can't pick up a third foul, and Grayson Sims will check out, and then he'll check in at the next dead ball. Second free throw is good.
Well, it's unfortunate that Russellville has to change because of the way the officials are, not how Vilonia is playing, but it's the way the officials are calling the game.
31-25. Yeah, it's been very tight, and Grayson Sims is still in the game. It was Carter that checked out. Sims gives it up to Trey Allen at the top of the key. Here's Danye May at the free throw line. Crossover dribble all the way. Hangs in the air. Shot no good. Rebound is Vilonia. Here come the Eagles. Cyclones lead it by 6. The Eagles looking to cut into it. Bounce pass along the baseline to Deshaun Spence, the freshman. Tried to throw it to the cutter, and it was stolen away by Grayson Sims, and he's whistled for the travel. But he gets a hand clap from Coach Pennington, who said, hey, great hustle, buddy. As he was there to cut off the for sure layup and get that interception. Russell coming in with a couple substitutions. Carter and Savion Brock in the game, replacing Sims and Marcus Jackson. 2:04 left to play in this first half. The Cyclones lead at 31-25. Off the ends bounce pass, here's Myers looking for the cutter. It's Middleton in the lane. His shot rejected. Savion Brock with the rejection. Trey Allen is going to be fouled in transition. And we get a foul called on, who is that? Number 1? Okay, number 1, who is now Jansky.
Right.
His first. Because Jansky started the game as number 5, got some blood on his uniform, so he switched. And Trey Allen, now we're in the 1-1. Trey Allen going to shoot the 1-1 for Russellville. It's 17 fouls called on the Eagles. Free throw is good. That was an odd foul. It had to be just a frustration foul because it wasn't a fast, full court down the floor type deal. He was almost at the back of the pack here. We'll take it, and Allen makes him pay by hitting both free throws.
Yeah, he wasn't going for the ball. I think it was out of frustration.
Yeah, I'm saying he was behind the pack. Russell wasn't on a fast break or anything. Here's Austin Myers taking a baseline spin move. Nice spin move in the lane. That shot won't go. Whistle foul call, and you just kind of cringe. Who's the foul going to be on? It's going to be on
number 4.
Levron May. That'll be his third. I mean, that's where – it's not in your mentality to give up and allow them to shoot in the lane, but Russell's got to allow them to shoot in the lane because they're going to get a foul called on them. That's number 3 on May as Russell leads it here by 8. Yeah, it's just really tough in your mentality to say, hey, let them have it. But you got to let them have it.
You know, Vilonia's 8 of 8 from free throws. They're going to have to miss one here.
Yeah, we need some. And Levron May will have to check out with 3 fouls. Marcus Jackson in for him.
There we go.
Second free throw is no good. Marcus Jackson getting the rebound for Russellville. Cyclones lead it by 7, but those fouls are going to be a killer. Russell's going to have to try to get some good luck and not foul for a while, especially when we start the third quarter. Marcus Jackson passes on the 3, didn't even front the basket, gets it left side to Trey Allen. He'll launch a long 3, no good. With the rebound is Vilonia. That's Spence. He'll give it off to Jansky. Get down the court quickly as White on the drive. Throws up a prayer, trying to draw contact. He got contact by his own guy. Russellville on the move. Trey Allen stops along the baseline, and he's going to be whistled for the travel. He thought he kept his pivot foot, but he's not going to win that argument. 1:08 left to play here in the first half. The Cyclones lead it 33-26. Vilonia going to slow it up a little bit, just enough to get everything set. Jansky in the front court. Cyclones leading at 33-26, under a minute to play here in the first half. Middleton tried the backdoor cut to Jansky. He got the layup. His first basket of the game. He's got 4 points. Here's Danye in the front court. A scoop shot for the layup. Hangs on the iron, no good. Vilonia with the rebound, then they travel. And that was the freshman, Deshaun Spence, who fell down with the basketball. He's whistled for the travel, and Russellville with a 5-point lead can play for one shot. Sometimes, though, on baseline inbounds plays, they like to design something straight for that. No, they inbounded up atop to Marcus Jackson. Lob inside for Savion Brock. Had it knocked from his hands, and it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Russellville. I don't know about that one. It was knocked from his hands. He tried to save it in bounds, but they blew the whistle before he saved it in bounds. And but they're going to give it to the Eagles. They can play for one shot should they choose. 38 seconds left here in the first half. Jansky going to cross the timeline with 29 left. He's going to hold it there with his dribble with 1 foot inside the midcourt circle. Russell letting him do it. 21 seconds left. Now, here comes Danye, going to force him left. He goes back to the right. Layup with the drive, no good. 14 seconds left. Cyclones have it. Marcus Jackson gives it off to Danye. 11 seconds to shoot. Danye in the front court. 9 seconds. In the lane. Layup good with 6 seconds left. Down the floor. Here's a double clutch three-pointers, an air ball. Jones White tried to draw contact. Didn't get the call. Didn't get the contact anyway. And Russellville leads it at the half, 35-28. I welcome Cyclones leading, and I welcome this 2-minute break. I am exhausted. We're going to come back and give you stats from the first half. Cyclones lead it by 7 here at the half. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
This is Dr. Christy Bartlett at St. Mary's Regional Medical Center. Our world has changed a lot in a short time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions, and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. St. Mary's is here for you today and always.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery and check out their website at lakesideofs.com. Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
Money, they say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old unwanted or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating and they look to you for relief. You call someone and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
Cyclones with the lead here at halftime, 35-28. You know, I'm the play-by-play guy. I'm the straight man. I try not to, I'm a homer, but I try not to complain too much about the officials here and there. I know I have a little bit tonight, but I got a text from Tom Scott, my buddy, and he said he's having to bite his officiating tongue. He doesn't care if I say it. It's been rough here. We've been some calls that have been gone the other direction, and I haven't heard you complain very much because I've heard Space down there yelling for you. So the Russellville fans have been on the officials, and rightfully so. It seems like and all it takes is one. I mean, it's just one call, but one call on Trey Allen, that's a foul that mounts up. One on Danye, one on LeBron. Again, if you didn't miss that, I had him in class, and I knew he's a big LeBron fan, so I used to call him LeBron. But LeBron's got 3 because of that. Trey and Danye with 2, and the foul's mounting up. Russellville, when they start this third quarter, they're going to have to try to play and almost give away some shots in the lane because they don't want to pick up a key foul on somebody.
Well, many, many years ago, I officiated, so I know you missed one. And I'll give credit to an official. Yeah, you're going to miss one. But my goodness.
Yeah, it's been rough.
When it's more than one, and when it doubles and triples, and Space, he's kind of overpowering me right now. Yeah. But if Tom Scott would come up here at Vilonia and help us out, we might pull this thing out.
And, I mean, look, you got Kyle Pennington, who does not talk. He doesn't say very much at all, and he's been on him a little bit, and that's just kind of out of character. And so that's why I wanted to preface that. Now, of course, I'm a homer. That I should be. That's where I'm from. That's where I teach. And so, but Russellville, all through that, they still have a 7-point lead, but you still never feel safe against Vilonia and in this building. The Cyclones were led in that first half. They have 2 players in double figures, and they're 2 guys in foul trouble. Trey Allen with 12 points, Danye May with 10. 6 points for Grayson Sims on a couple of threes. 3 points for LeBron May, and 2 points each for Savion Brock and Caleb Carter. For Vilonia, they have 1 player in double figures. That's Austin Myers. He has 11 points, the only player to miss a free throw for Vilonia in that first half. And 6 points for Jones White, 4 points for Harrison Jansky, he was the guy that had to switch jerseys, the point guard that started as number 5 and switched to number 1. But Russellville battled back. Even when they were down 4, they never seemed to let that bother them. They just came right back, took the lead, and led by as many as 8, I believe. It's 8 or 9, but right now they lead by 7.
Well, Vilonia, they're 4 of 9 from three-point line. Russellville's 4 of 10. But where Vilonia's hurt Russellville's at the free throw line. They are 8 of 9, where Russellville's only 5 of 9. And I'm sure Coach Pennington would like for that free throws be a little bit greater percentage than 5 of 9. So we're really going to have to, in the second half, when you walk up that free throw line, you're going to have to forget about everything. Zone everybody out, all the noise, and just concentrate on getting it right over the rim. And we can make those free throws. I said toward the end of the game, free throws are going to become so important.
And Russellville as a team shooting this season just under 70% from the free throw line. Tonight a little bit below that. We're at half for Russellville leading 35-28. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ow! Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurants on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Welcome back. The Cyclones leading here at halftime, 35-28. I want to remind you that the Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be back in action at Cyclone Arena on Friday as both teams do turnaround. We'll start back around with playing everybody in conference as both teams will take on Van Buren. The only team that Russellville hasn't played, the girls, they haven't played Alma. That's going to be made up on February the 10th. It'll be the same week that they host Alma. They'll play Alma at Alma on a Wednesday and host Alma on a Friday. So other than that, now we're going to see Vilonia again at home on February the 2nd. So a week from Tuesday will be the return game. I don't know why that changed up. Usually we play in the same orders, but not this time. So, but that'll be the next time we see these guys. But Cyclones back at home on Friday night. The girls will be tipping off at 6 o'clock. Boys will follow at about 7:30. And then Russellville, the boys actually will go to Jonesboro on Saturday for a 5 o'clock tip. Now, that Saturday game against Jonesboro will not be on KCJC because it conflicts with Arkansas Tech basketball. But we will have it on our Cyclone Booth YouTube, provided that we can get across the state without any trouble. We'll bring that for you as the Cyclones will take on the Hurricanes at Jonesboro. Russellville, when they came out of the locker room, they went to the bench and they sat down, did not take any warm-up shots. Vilonia going to their bench now as we have 44 seconds before we tip off the second half. Cyclones leading it by 7. Looks like it's going to be the original starting lineup for the Cyclones. Danye May, Grayson Sims, Savion Brock, Caleb Carter, and Trey Allen. Run through the fouls. I never do that. Leveron with 3, Danye with 2, Trey with 2, and Grayson Sims with 2. And anybody else for Russellville had 1. Vilonia will start the second half with the basketball. And they will have their original starting 5. That'll be White, Jansky, Middleton, Myers, and Casper. Remember, Jansky has switched to number 1 instead of number 5 because of having blood on his uniform early on. Middleton will take it baseline, stops. He's going to shoot the 15-foot after thinking about it. That usually never bodes well. After the miss, Trey Allen on the move for Russellville. Sidesteps to try to avoid taking the charge. Kisses one off the glass.
A beautiful shot by Trey Allen.
Yeah, and Russell's going to have to do that Euro step because they don't want to try to be whistled for a charge. So that's something they've got to watch. And a great job by Trey Allen. Russellville leads at 37-28. Jansky just threw a wild one up on the backboard and missed that one badly. Danye May back the other direction in the corner. Caleb Carter for 3! And a timeout by Vilonia. Caleb Carter has given the Cyclones a double-digit lead, 40-28. We'll take a break. Early third quarter action. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive. responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See
Get Dan
what
out there,
we
Rick.
mean. Arkansas
Dan's
Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Cyclones putting the pressure on as Vilonia coming out of the timeout. Just to inbound it now. Man-to-man defense, so no trap as of yet. And in the front court is Jones White. Russellville gets confused on the screen. Jones White taking all the way. A blocking foul is going to be called on Caleb Carter, who is trying to take the charge. Caleb picks up his first personal, and Jones White going to the free throw line to shoot two. A two-pointer by Trey Allen, a three-pointer by Caleb Carter, and the Cyclones with those 5 points has extended their lead out to 12. Jones White, the free throw. First one no good.
Well, I'm glad to see that missed free throw. They were 8 of 9 that first half.
They'd missed two in a row, but ends there with Jones White hitting that one. 40-29, the Cyclones lead it. Early going third quarter. Grayson Sims will run the point for Russellville as he brings it across the timeline. They'll set a screen for him. They tried to go to Trey Allen, but the ball was knocked into the backcourt, and Trey Allen retreats to get it. Their coach wanted over and back, but it was obviously knocked out there by White. In the corner, three-pointer, Grayson Sims. This one rins out, and there before the ball can be handled by Vilonia, Trey Allen picks it up off the deck, and on his left-handed shot, he missed it, but he's going to be fouled, and this is going to be on Middleton. No, Deshaun Spence, his second. And Trey going to the free throw line to shoot two. First free throw is good. Trey with 13 points. 41-29. Cyclones lead it. 6:35 left to play here in the third. Second free throw is also good. Vilonia will inbound it to Myers. Gives it back to White. He's on a race down left side of the lane. Missed the layup. Ball tipped out. Trey Allen has it. He gets it ahead to Caleb Carter, who's open for the layup. Good job by Trey Allen. Seeing Caleb Carter was in front of everybody. And a wide open layup. And the Cyclones lead it by 15. 44-29. Unselfish play always by this team. They're so unselfish. They don't care who scores. They just care about winning. Myers, a three-pointer's an air ball. There's Danye. He gets the rebound. Long pass ahead to Caleb Carter. Layup is no good, but a blocking foul as he sidestepped White, and White slid over to his left, picking up that foul. That's the first foul on Jones White. A lot of times when you're set up to take that charge, you set up too early. Players can do that. You better stand your ground instead of that little hip check there. And a free throw by Caleb Carter gets the bounce. Hits off the back of the iron straight up and rattled in. He's 54% on the season, but just 11 free throws taken before that one on the season. Second one gets the bounce. Caleb Carter's having a pretty good game. He got 9 points for Russellville, and I think that's his season high. And now we have a timeout called by Vilonia. We'll take a quick break. Russellville extending their lead out to 17, 46-29. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
A solid roof for your business is key to keeping your employees, products, and valuables dry and clean. If you're experiencing roof leaks that are resulting in damaged equipment, stained ceilings, and walls, then don't let Mother Nature get the best of your business. The folks at E&F Roofing offer free commercial roof inspections, but their experience is priceless for your business, not to lose productivity and extend the life of your roof. So contact E&F Roofing today for a free commercial inspection at 479-272-4069.
I misspoke before the break. Caleb Carter's season high is 13 against Heritage High School. As we start, Grayson Sims just took a charge. They didn't even inbound the ball. Jansky ran into Grayson Sims, whose position they hadn't even inbound the ball yet. That's the second charge taken by Grayson Sims. Boy, I wish we would have kept that all year. Charges taken. And now we have a jump ball called as Trey Allen on the inbounds pass is tied up by Jansky.
Jansky actually pushed. I was watching him. He pushed Sims away.
On the alternating possession, Russell stays with the basketball on that jump ball. Now they inbound it again to Trey Allen. Double team with a dribble ball knocked away, but Trey retreats way out on the right side to pick it up. They give it up to Danye. Spins away from pressure. It's a brief 5-on-4. Lost the handle on it, got it back. Nice feed underneath to Caleb Carter, who hit the layup. Carter with 11. So he's getting close to his career high, which is 13 against Heritage. He's got 11. Nice feed by Danye. Guys always looking for the extra pass, the open man. That's Cyclone basketball this year. Their theme has been together, and that's what they've done this year. There's a long three taken, no good, but the rebound comes to Jansky in the lane. Underhanded flip out eventually in the corner to Jones-White, and he'll nail the three from the corner. That's his third three of the game. 48-32, Cyclones with the lead. Here's Trey Allen. He drives inside. Little floater from 10, rims out. Spence with the rebound for the Eagles. 48-32, Cyclones lead it. 5 minutes left to play here in the third. Jansky will take it to the right block, still with the dribble, back out. Throws it up top, and they'll swing it around left side to Myers. They're shielding him, trying to make him take it left side. He does, pump fake, no good. And a whistle and a foul called on Trey Allen. I believe this is Trey Allen. That's ridiculous. He let him go, and it is going to be on, on Trey Allen. That's his third. Golly, he just shielded him, and then he backed away.
He backed away. He was walking away from him, and that official called it on him.
Yeah, Russell's trying to just kind of get in their way, but allowing them to shoot there from the block, and there was not much on that. I know they missed the free throw, but that's beside the point. The point is that's number 3 on Trey Allen. And Russell now with 2 players with 3 fouls, 2 players with 2 fouls. And we still got a long way to go. Second free throw, no good. I mean, at least he missed the free throws, but again, that's not the point of it. I'd rather give up the layup and not have the foul called on Trey. 48-32, Cyclones with the lead, 4:40 left to play. Also got to be very careful now. Trey Allen at the top of the key. On his drive in the corner, here's Caleb Carter, three-pointer, no good. With the rebound and whistle, and two officials blew the whistle at the same time. We'll see what the foul called on. It's going to be on Russellville. This will be on Grayson Sims. That'll be his third. Now 3 players with 3 fouls for Russellville.
I tell you.
Well, we had 2 players fouled out of the game in the girls' game. And we're in danger of having some fouled out of the guys' game. Again, a long way to go. 4:23 left to play in the third quarter. Myers in the corner. He gives it up to White. Russell makes the switch, but again, can't play that tight of defense. You cannot commit a foul here. Jansky, and Vilonia knows this. They want to drive inside. Myers takes it. Russell makes the switch, spin move in the lane. Scoop shot won't go, tipped around, and Danye has it. Cyclones lead it by 16. Danye in the front court. Pulls up from 10. Little floater, won't go. Tipped up, no good. Trey Allen with the rebound, goes up strong, left hand, no good. Again, Trey Allen, reverse layup, this one won't go. Russellville getting a lot of shots at it, and a whistle, a foul called. Oh, my goodness, they're going to call a foul on Trey Allen, and that's number 4 on him. Golly, this is horrible.
Can you believe that?
This is horrible. This is horrible. That's number 4 on Trey, and he's going to sit for a while. Good grief. Trey will sit down for the Cyclones. He's going to have to sit for a while. And LeBron May in for the Cyclones. Russellville leads it by 16. That's the good part, but that's a loose ball. It's tough to make that call. Russellville was really hitting the boards hard, too, on that. And just punishing the team for going after the basketball. Pass deflected into the stands by May. The inbounds pass, this is Jansky. He'll back it back out. On the right side, Canna Bartlett. He'll try to get around Carter. He does it, backs it back out. A drive down the middle of the lane, double clutch a shot. This one rolls in. His first bucket of the game. Coming off the bench, he's got 4 points for Vilonia. Russell's lead is down to 14. And now here's a traveling is going to be the call on Danye May. And it's almost like you want to go into a stall game just so we don't get a foul called on us. And and let's see. We're going to get a timeout called by Russellville. Cyclones lead it. We're going to regroup here. Cyclones lead at 48-34. And we'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Taking care of families. That's what the folks at C&D Drugstore have been doing in historic downtown Russellville for more than 6 decades when it comes to all your pharmaceutical needs. When it comes to compounding special medicines, R.D. Walker and his staff are there to serve you. And most importantly, if you need delivery, if you need curbside pickup, you need C&D Drugstore on the corner of B and Commerce in downtown Russellville, a 60-year tradition.
Russell may want to go to a stall game. There's under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. They lead by 14, but, man, they got some foul trouble to deal with. Trey Allen on the bench with 4 fouls, 3 fouls for May Sims, 2 fouls for Danye May. So, Russell going to have to deal with that.
Well, we just cannot play tight defense when the officials are calling it like this.
Yeah, you have to make an adjustment. That's what. I mean, we can graphic a play because we're fans, but as far as Coach Pennington, he's got to tell his team, hey, we might just have to, once they get in this area, just let him go.
Yeah.
Kind of get in their way because you got to play smart. You got to play for the end of the game, not just for the moment. And Danye May, he gets a steal and a whistle and a foul called on Vilonia. It'll be their 4th team foul. It'll be on Austin Myers, his first. Their leading scorer's got 1. And so that's one of the guys you'd want in foul trouble for Vilonia. But they're not their fouls are more spread out than Russellville's. Gagne will use the screen. He'll take it left side out too hard off the backboard. With the rebound is Middleton. Sorry about that. Didn't get that on there. And Cameron Bartlett in the front court. Stops at the top of the key. Gets it to Jansky. He'll drive in the lane. Stops on the right block. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Vilonia has it. Jansky and dribble out. Again, Russellville's going to have to do that. They're going to have to give up some rebounds too because they really kind of afraid of battling right now. They lead it by 14, but in quite a bit of foul trouble. And a charge going to be taken by Grayson Sims, his 3rd charge of the game. Spin move by Austin Myers, and that's just his 2nd. But again, a thing of when you're taller than the guy guarding you by 4 or 5 inches. I'm surprised whenever they go to all the way to the rim. Why not just stop and take that little 8-foot jumper?
Well, that's a good play by Sims.
Yeah.
He just did a fantastic job getting in position and not moving.
He is good at that. Russellville leads at 48-34. 2:08 left to play in the third quarter. Danye will use a screen. They make the switch. Dribbles the left elbow in the corner. Here's a three-pointer by Grayson Sims. Takes the charge, knocks down the 3. That's a good trade-off for Russellville, and the Cyclones lead at 51-34. Here's Myers in the front court, quarterback of their football team. He'll take it in the lane, spin move, and whistle and a foul called on LeVron May. Good grief, there was no contact, folks.
No, there wasn't.
Look, we have good angle from our camera. There was no contact there. And you count the basket, and that's number 4 on LeVron.
You could see space between him and the Vilonia player.
You could tell that LeVron was giving it up. Say take it. You know, once they back their way in, he's allowing him that shot. And golly, that's number 4. I mean, he's going to stay in the game. He has to. No, we're gonna come in with who? Brett Wilbers, number 10, a 5'10" junior. Will check in after the free throw as the ball was already given to Austin Myers. He hits the shot on the and 1. Myers now with 14 points, and Russell's going to have to get some minutes from Wilbers and maybe a couple other players because of the foul situation. Minute 48 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's a steal by Vilonia. Cameron Bartlett. Shot up over Carter, no good. With the rebound, and now traveling is going to be the call. No, a foul called on Russellville, of course. And that's going to be Lovelace who had the foul call, or had the rebound, and he's fouled by who?
That Brock?
Victor, they said Victor Purifoy, but he's not on the floor. I think they mean Caleb Carter, but we'll have to check it. Yeah, they do mean Caleb Carter. Victor Purifoy is 22, and he's not been in the game. That's who they announced, but it is on Caleb Carter. Jansky takes it right side of the lane, shot up and in. 51-39. Cyclones is trying to hang on for a while. Minute 26 left to play in the third, though. Up by 12. Danye all the way. Missed the lip. The follow no good by Savion. He hits the deck. Caleb Carter got elbowed. On the blocking foul by Danye May when I was drive to the basket. Caleb Carter got elbowed in the face, and he's walking off and getting tended to by a couple of players. He seems to be okay. Grayson Sims says, how many fingers am I holding up?
Yeah.
And Danye May going to go to the line to shoot 2.
That's on Myers. That's his third.
That's number 3. He didn't have any fouls in the first half. He's picked up 3 here in the third quarter. Danye's free throw is no good. He has struggled from the free throw line tonight. He is now 2 of 7, and coming into the game, 67%. I say that you get elbowed and your eyes start watering, and then you kind of get bumped in the nose like that, and that's what Caleb's fighting right now. Second free throw is good. All right, 1 of 2, we'll take it. 11 points for Danye May. 52-39, a minute 14 left to play in the third quarter. Here's Jansky, his drive, guarded by Carter. I'm sorry, kicks it out to Jansky. It was wide on the drive. Jansky spin move down left side of the lane, and a whistle and a foul called on the Cyclones. This will be on Grayson Sims. That's his 4th. Good grief.
That's unbelievable. I tell you.
All right.
I think they need to go into a stall. I really do.
Yeah, minute 4 left to play here in the third. And 2 shots here for Jansky. Second free throw is good.
You know, we've seen some bad calls, and I know I stay on the officials some, but this has to be the worst game that I've seen this year.
Inbounds play comes to Levron May. Double teamed in the backcourt, gets it off to Danye. Levron in there with 4. Underhanded scoop pass tipped and saved inbounds by Savion. No, he stepped out of bounds. Russell leads at 52-41. 54 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. And now Middleton in the game for Vilonia. Also has 4 players with 4 fouls. That's something they're going to have to deal with. They got another quarter to play after this, 52 seconds, and they're going to shoot the quick 3. Vilonia will. Middleton knocks it down. That's all we need. We don't need them to get hot from the outside, and they've cut it to single digits. Danye with it as he crosses the timeline. 40 seconds left. Sees the double team. Russell not wanting to play for one shot, at least not right now. They're not stalling game or anything. May jump stop in the lane. Little underhanded pass to Savion. Another two-handed jam. Savion's got 4 points, 2 dunks, and the Cyclones up by 10. 22 seconds left to play third quarter. Jansky, his drive underneath the feed. The shot is good by Bartlett. 16 seconds left. We have a whistle and a foul at half court. And the foul will be on number 1, Jansky. That's his 3rd. And it'll be a 1-and-1 as Russell now in the bonus. Danye will shoot the 1-and-1. He's got 11 points tonight. 14.7 seconds. This last minute of this third quarter is taking forever to play. Free throw is good. Danye May. Russell leads at 55-46. Second free throw, that one's short. And rebound by Middleton, and he's fouled by Brett Wilbur, so we'll walk it to the other end to shoot. Not in the double bonus yet, so they're going to shoot a 1-and-1 too. 13.8 seconds left. Again, Russellville in a lot of foul trouble. Most that we've seen all this year, and the Cyclones are. So if you see them allowing an easy basket, it's because they've got to stay out of foul trouble. They have 3 players with 4 fouls. Sorry. 3 players with 4 fouls, 1 player with 3 fouls. The free throw is no good. Savion Brock with the rebound. 12 seconds left to play in the third. Gives it off to Danye May in the front court. Stops with 7 seconds to shoot. Gets it left side. Caleb Carter will drive baseline. Pull up 18-footer. This one won't go. And out of bounds with 0.5 seconds left. It belongs to Vilonia. They may just inbound it and call it quits here as we're getting ready to take a break. They're going to try to do something. They're going to roll it. Russell, they're not going to be out there. They're going to roll it to half court. If they're smart, they'll do that. Well, they're not smart. They do it to half court. And Jansky's going to be able to get off a half court shot, hits the top of the backboard. We've come to the end of the third quarter. They should have rolled it down the floor because it doesn't start until the guy touches it. 55-46, our score. The Cyclones lead it. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
The right roof starts with the right roofer. That's why you should trust Miller Roofing Company. They're not just good, they're great. Miller Roofing has been serving our River Valley since 1991. Choosing an established company ensures upfront quality and back-end support for your home or business. Did you know the average roofing company lasts only 4 years? Mature, proven, and established companies carry the least risk, and that's what Miller Roofing's all about. Get your free estimate today by calling 479-890-3499 or visit miller-roofing.net.
Hey guys, this is Carl Kirtley with Centennial Bank. Now more than ever, Centennial Bank is proud to cheer all the student athletes in the River Valley. Centennial Bank believes the teachers, administrators, and staff of our local schools help make our communities great, and we applaud their persistence, preparation, and hard work during these difficult times. Centennial Bank invites you to be a part of this great tradition and show your support this season. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
Why trust River Valley Tinting and Glass? Well, River Valley Tinting and Glass is a family-owned business, and they take care of their customers like family too. So remember, your local auto, residential, and commercial glass and tinting company, River Valley Tinting and Glass. Check out their work on Facebook or call 890-5839 to get an estimate. Or you could always come by 2202 East 2nd Street to see all they can do for you. From a business you can trust, River Valley Tinting and Glass.
Cozy Furniture on East Parkway.
You think that they're not looking, trying to figure out who's on the floor with 4 fouls as we start immediately. Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, shot rejected by Savion Brock underneath. Middleton misses the turnaround, and Jansky has it for Vilonia. Jansky with the drive on the baseline, gets it along the baseline with a pass to Middleton. Back to Jansky on the left wing. Cross-court pass, open three-pointer is good by Bartlett. If you're just joining us back on the radio, 55-49 is our score. A three-pointer made by Vilonia. Russell starting this fourth quarter with Danye May, Trey Allen, who has 4 fouls, Savion Brock, Caleb Carter, and Grayson Sims, who also has 4 fouls. Danye May, stop and go in the lane, shot up and in. Danye May with the floater, he's got 14. The Cyclones' lead is 8. We're in the final quarter of play. Russellville leading this entire second half, but had to deal with a lot of foul trouble. So you cringe every time you hear a whistle. 57-49. Cyclones leading it. Vilonia with the basketball. Under 7 minutes to play. Myers guarded by Danye. Spin move in the lane. A shot over Savion Brock. He got it to go. He's got 16. Cyclones lead us down to 6. Trey Allen in the front court. Gives it to Savion. Back to Trey. Here's Danye on the left wing. He'll drive in the middle. It's in the corner. Caleb Carter open for 3. This one won't go. Tipped up by Danye, no good. Spence with the rebound for Vilonia. Vilonia can cut into that lead even more. Russell's lead is down to 6. Jansky gives it to Bartlett along the baseline. Float that out up top to Myers. A long 3 try. Barely grazes the iron. Russell saved it in bounds. What a great play by Savion Brock. Grayson Sims in the front court for Russellville, and he'll circle back around. Ball was about to go out of bounds on Russell. Savion with the save. He's slow getting down the floor. Here's a spin move by Trey Allen in the corner, and they won't shoot the 3. Now Savion is back down. He's kind of tired. I hope it's just him being tired. Under 6 minutes to play. Cyclones lead by 6. Trey Allen with it on the right wing. There's Trey. Left side lane. Shot. No, he passes it underneath. Danye May. Shot won't go. But he drew the foul, and Danye immediately pointed to Trey, said, fantastic pass.
It was. It was a
Trey
beautiful
hung,
pass.
I called it a shot because he hung in the air so long, I thought he was about to go up with it. And that foul is on Jansky, his 4th. First free throw is good by Danye. He's got 15. We need all the free throws now. Cyclones lead it by 7, 58-51. Savion Brock is going to stay in the game. He's gassed over there, but this little quick shot of water. Second free throw, no good. Russell's lead is 7. 5:45 left to go in the game. It's always going to be like this when you play Vilonia, especially when you play here. It's going to be a tough battle. These teams have gone at it last couple of years. There's a three-pointer from the top of the key by Bartlett, no good. Myers in the lane with the rebound, shot up and in. Again, Russellville can't really defend it. They've got too many players with 4 fouls. They're going to have to give up the easy shot. In the front court, Danye saves it to Caleb Carter, and now a timeout called by Coach Pennington. Trying to save possession there. Coach Pennington calls a timeout. He has 3 more left. We'll take a break. 5:20 left to play in the basketball game. Russellville leads it by 5. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
As a frontline healthcare worker today, you are pushed to the absolute limit every time you step on the floor. But as heroes tend to do, you press forward. Trinity Home Health would like the physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and assistants to know that you are not alone. Trinity gives your patients the attention they deserve through specialized services like their patient transitional care program, greatly reducing rehospitalization and putting your mind at ease. Find Trinity Home Health River Valley on Facebook. Trinity Home Health. Compassion, integrity, excellence.
Cyclones saving possession there with that timeout. Danye May had gone to the floor, and to save it from walking, he was able to dish it off to Caleb Carter, and Carter had the basketball trapped on that far side, and right in front of Coach Pennington, he called the timeout. Russell has 3 timeouts left, and Vilonia with 2. Cyclones lead at 58-53 with 5 minutes, 20 seconds left to go in the game. Russellville has had the lead since middle second quarter, and it's been a dogfight, though. They've led by as many. I think it's 14 was their biggest lead, but it sure didn't seem like it was a big lead because all the foul trouble Russell's been in, and again, they're going to have to allow some easy shots from Vilonia because they can't have guys pick up that 5th foul. Trey Allen's won them with 4, Grayson Sims with 4, and they're playing catch out up front, slowing it up. Russell's not, they're running clock a little bit here, but realize what they're doing. They do this a lot of times, sometimes in the third quarter, just to get a one-on-one matchup. And Trey Allen starts his drive, left side, bounce pass in the corner. Russell will reverse around at some point. Russell takes care of the basketball. No, they don't. Here's a deflected pass and intercepted. Myers comes in from the left side, dishes it to Bartlett. Bartlett has it knocked away by Danye May in the corner. Just one too many passes. I thought Myers was going to take it all the way.
I did too. He looked like he was going to be open if he kept going.
Bartlett inbound it to Myers on the right wing. They get up top, 4:43 left. Russellville's lead is 5, 58-53. Bartlett with it on the left wing. At the top to Jones-White. Bounce pass now to Middleton. He can hit from the outside there, but he'll give this one up to Myers. Myers working against Caleb Carter. Now up to Middleton. Can't get the open look to Jones-White. They use a screen. Wide open underneath is Middleton. Scoop pass to Bartlett. Shot up. No good. Rebound. Taken away by Trey Allen. Allen brings it up the left side of the floor. He stops on the block. Pump fake. Hiss off the glass. But before the made shot, he's going to get whistled for the travel. I'm glad it's a travel and not a foul. 4:02 left to play in the game. Russell's lead is 5.
He faked up, but he kept his toes on the floor.
Well, no concerned about not getting that 5th foul. Doesn't want to charge, and that's I thought. Kind of knew he was going to. He almost traveled, almost got that pivot foot, but able to keep it down. Gets it to the top, and Jansky along the baseline is Casper. He's holding it about 18 feet away. Bounce inside to 10, shot over, no good. And with a rebound, Middleton has it, shot up, no good. Around a couple times, Middleton has it, double teamed, and a whistle with 2 fouls, now 3. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for Middleton. A free throw is good. Point lead for the Cyclones. 3:38 left for our score. 58-55 as he hits them both. Cyclones lead is down 1 possession, but the good news is they do have the basket. Ball. Trey Allen holding it near the half-court line. Now they start the 5-second count. And shakes his man, so you stop the 5-second count. Beats his man, floats it now to Savion Brock, who has to save it in bounds. Ball was tipped out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville. Savion wasn't expecting it.
No, I think he thought Trey was going to go ahead and shoot it.
LeBron May in for Caleb Carter. Both be the trigger man. He gets it into Danye. Little dribble out near half court. 3:03 left. Russellville's lead is 3, 58-55. They start the 5-second count, they back off. You got to stay within close guarding distance. Danye all the way. A blocking foul as he missed the layup. That's a bad charge to try to take because it was the guy that wasn't guarding him. He slid in way too late. Casper picks up the foul. That's just his first, though. And it'll be 2 shots for Danye May. Russellville leads it by 3. I think they're targeting Danye, and they want to put him on the free throw line. If we foul him, great. Or if he gets a foul, great. If we put him on the line, great. But he's going to make him pay there with that free throw made. He's got 16 now. The Cyclones lead by 4, 2-possession lead. 2:51 left. Second free throw by Danye is good. Nothing but net on both of those. He got 17. Cyclones lead by 5. 2:51 left. It's picked up by Jansky now. Clock is rolling. Russell out to guard him, but again, got to be very careful. Casper back to Jansky, left side. Bounce pass across to the right side. Three-pointer by Myers, no good. Savion to Sky to get the rebound. Pass out to the outlet, Danye May. Bounce pass to his brother, back to Danye, off his fingertips. It's a loose ball, and taken away by Trey Allen on the left block. Shot up, left-handed shot, rolls in! Oh, my goodness. Cyclones lead it by 7, 62-55. Trey Allen came out of nowhere to save that ball for Russellville. 2:19 left, 62-55. Myers, cross-court pass to Jansky. A long three try, no good. Rebound is Levron May. Lost the handle of the basketball, out of bounds. Last touch by who? The last touch by Russellville, they say, and they give it to Vilonia in the corner.
They had a man in the lane. I counted at least 6 seconds before he even tried to get out.
Harrison Jansky took that long three. He may knock that down, but Russell was fine with him taking it. He hadn't hit one in the game, and they're looking at Myers and Middleton, and also Jones White, who has 3. I'm kind of surprised that Jansky was one that took that. Cyclones lead it by 7. Vilonia with it. Under 2 minutes on the right side. Gives it off to Middleton. Cross court. That's Savion Broxman. And Savion is with a foot. Goes on the block, on the right block. Middleton shoots it over Trey Allen. And timeout called by Vilonia. Allen has to let shoot that. You can't defend that. Lead it by 5. We'll take a quick break. 2:57 our score. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Hey, it's Drew Mitchell for Lakeside Oral, Facial, and Dental Implant Surgery. Lakeside is really proud this year to be sponsoring our local sports all throughout the River Valley. They're committed to the area. It's just another way they show that. When you're in the market for dentures, wisdom teeth, or whatever the case may be, remember Lakeside Oral, Facial, Lakeside Oral Surgery, helping make the broadcast of local sports throughout the River Valley possible.
62-57 our score. Vilonia with that last basket calling timeout. They have 1 timeout left. The Cyclones with 3 left. Russell with the basketball leading by 5. Vilonia on the next foul will be in the double bonus, so Russell will shoot 2 free throws. Sims with it, gets it back to Trey Allen. 1:24 left. Allen near the half-court line. Here comes 2 guys to guard him. Dribbles around it. 3 guys now. Bounce pass to Danye May. Cyclone and taken away by Vilonia. Here come the Eagles. A layup is good. Taken away by Lovelace, his first basket of the game. It's a 3-point game. 62-59 with 1:01 left to go in the game, and we got a reach-in foul called on Jones White, his second. Bad time for that play. It was a bad pass, an errant pass that Trey Allen tried to keep alive as it was going to him, but he never could get to it. Led to that layup. Cyclones got to give up the layup. They can't commit a foul there. And it'll be Trey Allen going to the free throw line, leading by 3. Trey has scored in every quarter. He's got 18 points in the game. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws as Russellville in the double bonus. Free throw is good. That's huge.
That is a big
you'd like
free
to make
throw.
them, but the first is a 2-possession game. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. Jansky letting it roll down the floor. He picks it up, and he's in the front court with under a minute to go. Jansky gets it to Myers in the lane. Shot up, no good. A blocking foul called on Grayson Sims, and Grayson is fouled out of the basketball game. Grayson trying to take the charge, thought he was set, and that's the first casualty for Russellville. They played a long time with a lot of guys with 4 fouls. At least the shot didn't go, but Grayson Sims, Russellville's best 3-point shooter and one of their best free throw shooters, is out of the game here with 5 fouls. And Myers going to the line to shoot 2. Myers with 18 points tonight. 5-point lead for the Cyclones. 54 seconds left to go in the game. First free throw is good. 60. We'll take a break. Russell leads at 64-60 with 54 seconds left. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Money They say it greases the wheels of commerce. Everybody has to have a little now and again. If you're a little low on cash, bring your old unwanted or broken gold or silver jewelry into Joshua's Fine Jewelry and let us convert it into beautiful brand new cash. Take your girl out for a night on the town. Buy your mom something nice. If you're not using it, sell it for top dollar at Joshua's Fine Jewelry in beautiful downtown Russellville.
Welcome back. Cyclones hanging on by a thread right now, but that's okay. I'd rather be up by 4 than down by 4 with under a minute to play. But Austin Myers going to the free throw line for his second free throw attempt. Coach Pennington calling a timeout. Russell with 2 left. Vilonia with 1 left. Austin Myers getting the foul to go to the free throw line, and it fouled out Grayson Sims. That's the first game that Grayson Sims has fouled out in this year. And said he's the first casualty. Hope he's the only casualty, but Russellville has battled for a long time with guys with 4 fouls and foul trouble. They battled it seemingly since about the second quarter. Early second quarter is when the foul started to mount up for Russellville. We'll wait the second free throw now. Myers at the line. Free throw is good. It's a 3-point lead for Russellville, 64-61. That should have been a delay game there on the Vilonia. Inbounds pass comes in the backcourt to Danye. It looks like they're coming with a trap. He dribbles over the right side, still with his dribble. Splits the double team, and he's in the front court. And he gives it to Trey Allen. That was almost an over and back there. Trey Allen, lucky he didn't touch it. We get a foul called on number 14, Jarko Lovelace. And I don't know if they were trying to foul. They're playing really tight. So I don't know if that was a foul, on purpose to put Russellville on the free throw line, lengthen the game, or if they were trying to steal for a while. But it's going to send Trey Allen to the free throw line to shoot 2. Russellville up 3 with 40.1 seconds left. Free throw on the way. This one's good. Trey Allen with 21 points, and that makes it a 2-possession game, 65-61. Russell, remember, has 2 timeouts left, and Vilonia has 1. If Vilonia comes down and makes a shot, expect them to call a timeout immediately. Second free throw is good. Huge free throws. Here's Myers in the front court with 38 seconds left. Cyclones lead by 5. Myers taking it all the way, layup good, and they're not going to call timeout. Russell's up 3. Inbounds pass comes to Danye May. May in the backcourt, throws it up. It's stolen away by Vilonia. Myers.
He won.
Rugg's pivot foot, no call. He gets it back, 3-pointer from the right side. This one no good. Rebound, Vilonia has it. Whistle foul called on Trey Allen. That's number 5 on Trey. Trey said, come on, and the official said, nope, you did it. That's number 5 on Trey Allen. Fouls out of the game with 22 points. This is ridiculous, folks.
It is bad.
15.2 seconds left. The Cyclones lead by 3, 66-63, and that will put Ken and Bartlett on the free throw line. But Russellville turned the ball over in the backcourt, and they got in a little trouble there. Maybe they forgot the fact that they had a couple timeouts left and threw it up for grabs, and it was taken away by Bartlett. 15.2 seconds left. Now, what you don't want to happen, you don't want to make the first miss the second and then get the offensive rebound. So whatever happens,
no, you're going to have to block out.
You secure the defensive rebound if he misses it. If he makes it, then you try to get the inbound pass here. So the first one's good by Bartlett. That makes it a 2-possession game. In for Trey Allen was, I think Marcus Jackson came in, and Russellville is going to call timeout. Both teams have 1 timeout left. We'll take a quick break. Cyclones lead it by 2, 15.2 seconds left, 66-64. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
How many times have you had to go without your heating or your air unit when you needed it most? Your family's freezing or sweating, and they look to you for relief. You call someone, and they say it's going to cost an arm and a leg to fix. Do you really feel like you have a choice? Well, now you do. Call Tony at Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air at 479-964-4004 for a free second opinion from a guy you can trust to take care of you and your family and get that unit running without all the extra charges. Arkansas River Valley Heating and Air.
All right, so here's the situation. Russellville leads it by 2, 66-64. Vilonia going to the free throw line for the second free throw, and Coach Pennington calling that timeout there. I'm sure he's telling his guys, look, we have 1 more timeout. Make sure you get the ball inbounds. I mean, if they make it, you can get the ball inbounds. You can almost hold it for 4 seconds As long as it's not tied up, and then call another timeout. Should he make it, Russell, I mean, you'd like for him to miss it because you'd like to grab the ball up 2 instead of inbound the ball up 1, but you got to secure that. Savion Brock and Marcus Jackson will be the guys on the block in case Camp has come off the bench for 11 points. 15.2 left. Get the ball inbounds to Danye May. Danye drives around his man and now reaching foul in the backcourt with 10.8 left. As soon as they got the ball inbounds, I don't think Coach signed the game a little bit, but both teams have one timeout. Goes for Danye May. Grayson Sims has fouled out Russell with 9 points. Trey Allen has fouled out with 22 points. Fouls have really hit Russell hard in this ball game. First free throw is good by Danye May. He's got 18. Russell not in lane. 10.8 left. Middleton checking in for Vilonia. Second free throw by Danye is good. Clock will not start until they touch it. There's 10.8 left. Russell can come up, challenge it, make a Jansky pick it up now. He's in the front court with 9 seconds. Gives it off to Myers. Myers pump fake, three-pointer from the top of the key. This one good. We're all tied at 68. Cyclone's going to inbound it. There's a timeout called by who? Vilonia was out on the floor. Russell inbounded it. And now they stop the clock with 1.2 seconds left. If they call a timeout, they've got to put more time on the clock because the clock was rolling as Russellville had inbounded. They blew it dead, which is a good thing because Vilonia was out on the floor. And how much time are they going to put on there? They're going to roll it down. We'll have to wait and see. Now they put the timeout, so we're going to have to wait a while before we figure this out. So the timeout is called by Vilonia. That's kind of surprising that they called the timeout with the made 3. Okay. And maybe they didn't want Russell to get in transition. There was 1.2 seconds left when they finally stopped the clock. But Russell had inbounded it and brought it up the right side of the floor. And so if they award the timeout to Vilonia, which they had, they've got to put more time on the clock. We're all tied at 68. That does not bode well for Russellville because should we go to overtime, remember, what?
They got 2.8.
All right. Remember, Russellville's without 2 players to go to overtime. They're without Trey Allen with 5 and Grayson Sims with 5. Both of those players have fouled out. Russell would love to win it here. I mean, you'd love to win it anyway, but you'd love to win it here because you'd be going into LeBron May is being told you basketball in 102.3.
How can I help you?
Can you turn on the porch light? I can't see anything.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Not every innovation is helpful, but the new ITMs at First State Bank can help you achieve your banking needs at the push of a button. Interact with local tellers, cash a check, and more, right from your car. Plus, ITMs are open weekdays from 7 to 7. To learn more about First State Bank's new innovative services, go to fsbitm.com.
Welcome back. We're at the end of regulation. We're all tied at 68. Russell did get a shot off near half court, a double clutch shot, and but unable to go. So we're all tied at 68. Now, because the overtime period is going to be 4 minutes, we'll do a jump ball, but Russellville has 2 players fouled out. Grayson Sims is out of the game with 9 points. Trey Allen, that's a big one too, out of the game with 22 points because they both fouled out. LeBron May has 4 fouls in the game. Danye May with 3. Nobody really in foul trouble for Vilonia except for Harrison Jansky, who has 4. Everybody else with a lot less than that. So we'll jump center. Russellville going to have Savion Brock, Marcus Jackson, Danye May, LeBron May, and Caleb Carter on the floor to start the overtime period. You do get awarded an extra timeout. So Russellville with 2 timeouts and Vilonia with 1.
What hurt Russellville with Allen on the bench, he had hit 8 free throws in a row.
Yeah, in a row.
8 of 8.
I was going to wait to say that at the end of the game, hopefully. Vilonia wins the opening tip of the overtime period. 68-68. We're in overtime. Jansky driving around right side. Myers three-pointer. This one in and out. Rebound. Marcus Jackson tipping it around to go straight to Caleb Carter. His pass is intercepted by Vilonia, and they step out of bounds. That was dangerous. Russell turned the ball over in a key point in the back court that helped lead to that comeback by Vilonia there in that final minute. It would have been bad for another one to happen. And Danye May in the front court. Russell going to have to get creative on offense with two of their three main scorers on the bench fouled out of the game. Danye May gets it to his brother on the left side. LeBron backs it back out. They're giving LeBron all the space that he wants. They give it left side to Marcus Jackson, back to Danye, but he's near the half-court line. 3:12 left. There's Danye, shaking and baking. Nice speed underneath Marcus Jackson with the layup. What a pass from Danye May.
Yeah, beautiful pass, and just kissed it off the board. Jackson did.
Russell is so good at that, spreading the floor. Make it seem like they're just running time off the clock. Russell leads at 70-68. Spence along the baseline, out to Jansky, guarded by Danye. Coming up at the top is Austin Myers. He's the one that knocked down the three that tied this game. They're going to lob it down on the baseline to Middleton. Spin move around Carter. Feeds it, goes off the hands of Spence. And LeBron May has it for Russellville. He'll bring in the front court. Spins away, wide open on long left side. Still with his dribble. He'll throw a cross-court pass, dangerous pass, but caught by his brother, Danye. Danye along the right side. There's some contact there and no call. That's got to be a handshake foul. They're missing that one. And Danye still with his dribble. This is like Curley from the Harlem Globetrotters. Gets it left side. LeBron May's three-pointer rims out. Myers with the rebound for Vilonia. Jansky in the front court. Middleton steps inside the arc. Back out to Jansky. He'll launch the three. This one good. Harrison Jansky, and Vilonia has the lead for the first time since early in the first half. I think they took the lead early in the second quarter. I think that was the last time. May have been at the near the end of the first quarter. But it's been a long time ago, and Vilonia leads at 71-70. 1:41 left in overtime. Danye splitting the double team. Scoop shot, layup, good. Danye May with a bucket. Russell with the lead. Here's a three-pointer knocked down by Jones White. He has 13, and Danye May with it, and Russell trails by 2, 74-72. Danye still with a dribble, around a double team, into the lane, takes it all the way, left-handed shot, rolls off the iron, follows, no good by Savion. He draws the foul, and Savion Bach going to the free throw line with 1:12 left to go in the game. 74-72, the Cyclones with the lead. And Savion going to the free throw line for the first time tonight. He got the offensive rebound there. That was the third foul on Deshaun Spence. First free throw, no good. That's okay, Savion. Just knock down this one. We still got a whole 1:12 left. This crowd is alive. I don't think they're observing COVID rules here at Vilonia. The student section's unbelievable. Free throw, no good. Saved inbounds by Caleb Carter. Savion has it. Extra possession for Russellville. What a play by Caleb Carter.
Did a great job getting that ball back in.
Cyclones trail by 2. 60 seconds left to go in the game. LeBron May gets it to Danye on the right side, who's saying go, go. Now he goes. Takes it all the way. Baseline shot up, no good. Rebound. A loose ball foul on who? We're going to call it on Russellville, of course. 51.3 seconds left. This is going to put Vilonia on the free throw line to shoot free throws. Good grief. Come on, man. Is that 5?
No, it's
4.
on Jackson.
Okay. Good grief. We got 2 players that already fouled out. Luckily, that's only 1 on Jackson. I thought that was going to be number 5 on another player for Russellville. 74-72. And that's going to put Asher Middleton to the free throw line. He's 2 of 3 from the line. This one no good. That's good because keeps it as one possession no matter what he does here. If he makes it or misses it. And now a timeout called by Coach Pennington. We'll take a timeout. 51 seconds left to play here in overtime. Cyclones trail it by 2, 74-72. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
Maybe you're moving some dirt around the house. Got jobs to do. Well, maybe you don't have what you need. River Valley Tractor has it, and they have great prices and great people. They treat people like you would expect to treat family. Kubota has you covered. Construction equipment, farm equipment, zero-turn mowers. Go by today and see the family at River Valley Tractor, 702 Weir Road in Russellville. Call them today at 968-3795. That's 968-3795.
Welcome back. The Cyclones trail 74-72 to Vilonia. We're in the overtime period, 51.3 seconds left. And one more free throw for Middleton, who missed the first. Showing you the COVID rules here with the student section.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure it is.
Yeah, but hey, no matter what happens here, Russellville will be down one possession. It's just if we need to shoot a 2 or 3, Russellville may still have an idea what they want to do. Both teams have one timeout. Middleton's free throw is good. The 3-point lead for Vilonia. Their largest lead has been 4, but they lead by 3 here. Levron will bring it up the floor for the Cyclones. 45 seconds left. Caleb Carter way out up top. Gets it to Levron. Now Danye at the top of the key. He starts his drive in the lane, and traveling is going to be the call. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
And that's tough for Russellville. That's tough for Russellville because now Vilonia has the basketball up 3. 37.9 seconds left. Russell needs a steal in the worst way. Inbounds pass comes to Jansky in the backcourt. White now has it. Double team. Back to Jansky. He floats it now to Middleton in the front court. Now you got to look whom to foul maybe. Yeah, they're going to foul Middleton. That'll be number 5 on Levron May. He's fouled out of the basketball game with 3. And Cyclones got to hope for some missed free throws here. You'd love it if he missed 2 because it keeps it as one possession. But at the very least, you hope he doesn't make both of them. And so Russellville now with 3 players fouling out of the basketball game. And in for him will be Brett Wilbers. Middleton to shoot 2 free throws. Free throws no good. 29.6 seconds left. Cyclones trailing 75-72. Middleton waiting his second. Russell with 4 players on the lane to try to get the defensive rebound. Should he miss it? And hits this one. It's a 2-possession game. Russell still has a timeout. They'll call that if they can make a basket here. Danye May picks it up. He'll bring it in the front court. Down the lane. Lost the handle on it. Kicks it out. Marcus Jackson open 3-pointer. This one no good. Rebound in the corner. And Casper has it. And with 17 seconds left, Vilonia has it with a 4-point lead in the backcourt. Middleton going to be fouled. And that might have been all she wrote there. 13.8 seconds left. Even if he misses 2 of these, it's a 2-possession game. You're going to have to get a quick shot and a timeout. So these 2 shots really don't matter because even if he makes them both, it's a 2-possession game. But you'd like it if he would miss both of them, obviously. But Russell's got to score and score very quick and use the timeout. First free throw is no good. Looks like here in the overtime period, Cyclones trailing 76-72. Free throw. This one's good. He makes 1 of 2. It's a 5-point lead for the Eagles. Danye May picks it up now. 13 seconds in the front court with 12 seconds. He'll launch a 3. This one, Banks no good. Savion with the rebound. No, he lost it. Vilonia has it, and that's pretty much all she wrote. We'll get a foul called by on Wilbers. We'll walk it to the other end, but Vilonia going to win this basketball game. And they're going to improve to 6-1 in conference play. Russell's going to fall to 6-1 in conference play, and we'll have a tie for first in the conference. But what can you say? Russellville gave it all they had. They had 3 players.
Everything.
3 players foul out of the basketball game, and the foul count very, very one-sided. Not meaning the total fouls, I'm meaning on who it was on.
Yeah.
Cyclones playing without Trey Allen, without Grayson Sims, without Levron May. As the free throw by Casper is no good. It doesn't matter. It's 4.9 seconds left, and it's a 5-point lead for Vilonia. Coach Pennington, though, still coaching his guys hard. He wants to finish all the way to the end, no matter what the score, and now Cal Pennington wants to take a timeout. 4.9 left. Cyclones trail at 77-72. We'll take a break. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
For over 70 years, Old South Restaurant at 1330 East Main Street in Russellville has been faithfully serving the River Valley. Whether it's starting your day with a good old-fashioned breakfast or helping you make it through the workday with a hearty home-styled lunch, and of course serving your family with a dinner that would even make your mama proud. Old South Restaurant on Main Street in Russellville. We're here for you.
We're here for you, so come on by Old South.
We're in overtime. Cyclones trailing by 5 with 4.9 seconds left, but Russellville, barring an incredible turn of events, will lose this game because they're the ones trailing by 5 and they can't stop the clock. So even if they make a basket, Vilonia can let the clock run out. Even if you score a basket with no time going off the clock, Vilonia can take 5 seconds to get the ball in bounds, so that'll run time off the clock. So Casper to the free throw line to shoot his second free throw. He makes it. It's 78-72. Cyclone's going to try to get one shot off here, but trailing by 6, it's all but over. Winning streak will come to an end for Russellville. Danye May catches it. Is it 3 seconds? 2 seconds in the front court. He'll launch the 3, and this one won't go. And Cyclones lose it here in overtime, 78-72. We'll take a break. Come back with your postgame show. You're listening to Cyclone Basketball on 102.3.
There are so many places to buy a vehicle and so many brands to choose from. Here at Phil Wright Auto Place, we're proud of our River Valley roots. And every day, we're providing families with safe, dependable vehicles from Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, and Toyota. We were founded at a time your handshake was as good as your word. Since then, the vehicles have changed and the people have aged. Well, we're still the same families we were back then. Come experience why so many families are trusting Phil Wright Auto Place here in Russellville. Or shop us online at philwright.com.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires. Consistent, responsive, honest and fair. What makes us different? We're the ones who care. Trust our experience to know what you need. Professional and fast. See what
I know what to ask you.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service. We're more than just tires.
Arkansas Tire and Auto Service, 2304 East Main, Russellville.
Welcome back. Thanks to James for giving it to me. We have Coach Pennington here. That's why I want to talk to him. The Cyclones lose it by 6 points in overtime. And, Coach, you're not going to say anything. I know it's the worst officiated game I've ever seen. Russellville with 3 players fouling out in the game, and Grayson Sims, LeBron May, and also Trey Allen. But your kids continued to battle even down with so much going against them. Your team kept battling.
Yeah, and just proud of my kids. I know that's not the result we wanted at the end, but, we're going to win games all type of ways, and then, you need a little adversity. You need a little wake-up call here, and credit to Vilonia and Coach Simon. They had a great game plan, and then their good players made shots at the end of the game, and then our good players were sitting on the bench because of fouls. And, we're going to get better at that, but I'm still proud of our kids. We still control our own destiny in this conference. We both have one loss now, and there's some other good teams out there. Siloam just played us really well, and they beat this team right here on this floor. And so we're going to continue to get everybody's best, and we know that. Credit to Vilonia there. But the Russellville Cyclones are going to be just fine, and we're going to continue to push forward. And it's part of it, and it hurts. But we're going to get up back off the mat, and we're going to go control our own destiny.
It's a good thing if you lose a game, the other team's storming the court. That means that your program is in a good place.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Mickey, and that's where we want it to be. And the next time we play them at our place, it's going to be another one of these games, and hopefully we come out on top. But we can feel this one for tonight, but tomorrow we're going to get ready to play Van Buren on Friday and just keep pushing forward. So we really appreciate what y'all are doing here for us. And again, the Cyclones will be back. We'll be just fine.
All right, we'll see you Friday, Coach.
Thanks, sir.
That's a coach of Kyle Pennington after a tough overtime loss here as the Cyclones lose it by a score of 78-72. James, I don't know if we need another break or not. If we don't, we can stay here and wrap it up. If we do, just message me. While you're messaging me, I'll give you the scoring totals for the Cyclones. They were led by Trey Allen with 21 points, Danye May with 21. Trey Allen with 22, Danye May with 21, Caleb Carter with 11. Those 3 players in double figures. Grayson Sims with 9, 4 points for Savion Brock, 3 points for LeBron May, 2 points for Marcus Jackson. Now, having said that, you heard Coach. He's not going to say anything bad about it. But Cyclones were without Trey Allen, LeBron May, and Grayson Sims. All three players fouled out of the basketball game because key fouls coming at really bad time for Russellville, and nothing else to add other than the Cyclones did play through adversity. They did hit some free throws when they needed to.
They did.
Just a three-pointer by Austin Mowers at the end of the game to tie it to go in regulation, and we knew once that happened, Russell was going to be behind the 8 ball because of having those players out, because too many players fouled out in that fourth quarter. You weren't going to have them for overtime.
And again, I'm going to say Trey Allen did a fantastic job. He didn't miss one free throw, and I think he shot 9 or 8 altogether. 8 of 8. Can't do any better than that. Russellville never gave up.
We need a loud crowd when we see these guys again, because I wasn't joking. Their crowd, their student section, stormed the court there, and that's when you know you're in a good place, when they storm the court when you lose. If it was a ho-hum, then that's not where you want to be.
I tell you one thing we don't need, and that's these 3 officials back in Russellville.
Well, the Cyclones lose it here. They are now in a tie for first place with Vilonia, but a lot of basketball to go. You got to go through the conference again, but both teams 6-1, and they will get Vilonia again on a week from Tuesday, so it's coming up pretty quick, and it'll be at Cyclone Arena. Cyclones lose it in overtime by a score of 78-72. Thanks for joining us. I want to send a special thank you to James Collins, our engineer back at Michigan Tros, for Aaron Duval and Mackie Duval, reminding you that Cyclones and Lady Cyclones will be in action on Friday night as they both teams will host Van Buren. It'll be a 6 o'clock tip for the girls and a 7:30 tip for the boys. About there, they'll be 10-15 minutes after the girls' game. Thanks for joining us. You've been listening to Cyclone Basketball.